Alright then. Even kijken. Voor het koude skill om in die DM's te zien, man. Voor het koude skill om hier te zien, man. Hij is op Fortnite, bro.
Het moet nog.
Alright. Oké. Ik bericht hem zo wel. De stream moet even wat drukker zijn.
Weet je wat je ook moet doen? Zodra
Mhm.
het gesprek start, toch?
Mhm.
Kan altijd nog een stream getermineerd worden, toch? Vanwege copyright reasons.
Ja.
Dus zorg ervoor dat wanneer je stream start, dat je die opname opstaat. Want dan wordt het ook op je harde schijf opgenomen.
Ik hoef alleen maar op één knop te drukken. Kijk, en dat is
Precies,
het
snap je? Net
opnieuw.
als hoe je video's maakt tijdens dat. En dan moet je dat, net als de item shop, bro. Letterlijk precies zo moet je dat
Mhm.
doen. Snap je?
Ja. Yo, Caitlin.
De telefoon is nog steeds leeg.
Kun je hem laden, toch?
Is beneden, bro.
Dat ding is daar, though.
De telefoon is beneden, bro. Mag ik wat van je delen maken?
Mhm.
Yo, what up, stream?
Yo, is nog maar één iemand, man. Maar ja. Me en Dave hebben het ook on Discord.
Je weet dat het gewoon verkoelend is.
Ja, is het ook zo.
Yes.
Oh, ik vind het zo lekker ruiken.
Ja, ik heb deze ook gehad, man. Aqua. Dat is wat Kiona's vader altijd draagt. En als ik het draag, dan wordt Kiona helemaal gek, man.
Nou, dan.
Niet als een gek als in dat ze boos wordt, maar die andere gek.
Ik weet het.
Soms verwacht ik het echt totaal niet van haar, man. Maar dan opeens is het zo.
Moet even wat meer mensen hebben, toch? Anders is dat is een beetje gaar.
Ja.
Waarom moet Discord weer scare doen?
Anders moet je mensen pingen en zeggen.
Ben ik al mee bezig, maar Discord doet scare, schat. Dan zeg ik om dit Discord zo scare.
De Discord staat in streamer mode.
Ja, maar kijk, ik liep vast voor een paar
Ja,
seconden.
hij is weer terug, hij is weer terug.
Alright.
Op het internet.
Alright, kom even afsluiten en weer opnieuw starten. Alright.
Nou. Waar is hij nou weer? Normaal zou je juist denken dat ze zou komen. I need you in the stream. It's gonna be David tonight. The David talk.
Ja, ik weet niet, man.
Gaat niet goed met haar of zo, hè?
Nee, denk het niet. Maar we zien het wel.
Ja. Dennis volgens mij met het zit of zo.
Oké, we gaan zien.
Gewoon niet met deze vrouw.
Hoeft ook niet. Ik ga dat doen. Wij gaan dat doen.
Ja, maar misschien is dat de reden dat ik het.
Ja, omdat we deze besluit zonder haar hebben gemaakt, toch? Dat we het met Serena
Anders
gedaan.
moet haar-
Serena heeft ook niet.
Ja, daarom ben ik ook zo in het berichten. Van yo. Dan kan ik ook die commentaar zetten, toch?
Ja, want hij is toch Fortnite aan het spelen nu, dus dan is hij letterlijk ready.
Ja.
Dan hoeven we niet tot fucking vannacht te wachten, bro.
Normaal reageert ze gelijk op mij. Waarom reageert ze niet op mij?
Anders moet je haar anders bellen.
En dat doet Discord tegen haar.
Discord gaat misschien overgekocht worden, man.
Dat zei je.
scare applicatie worden, bro.
Ik weet.
Ik was scare, bro.
Het is al scare aan het worden. Het is beter in...
Het was in het verleden veel beter, bro.
ja, toen het uitkomt door de pandemie, perfect. Nu gaat het weer omlaag. Nee, is de server waar ik in zit.
Oh,
Oh, ik weet waarom Discord zo tript. Maar dat even uitzetten. Dus wie heeft terugbericht. Kijk, en daarom is hij mijn right hand. Daarom. En dan ga ik gewoon hem inviten.
wat de hel was dat?
Ik weet niet. Hold on. Say something?
What's up?
Yo, okay, I can hear you.
Yo, what's up, Serena?
Hi. Serena!
Don't know if you can even hear you guys, but can you hear the other? Can you hear the others in the background?
Yo, yo, yo!
Serena!
Sta je niet hoor.
Can you hear the others in the background?
Yo!
Hadden. Serena!
Jij bent te ver, Demi. Die zou is wel dichtbij genoeg. Hij pakt niet Sabo op.
Hier is het.
Hij pakt niet
De
Sabo op.
camera die pakt die daar sowieso niet.
Hij pakt het vanuit deze mic.
Serena!
Nee, nog steeds niet.
Nee, hè?
Ja.
Nee, je kan het links zien. Zie je dat daar zo? Die mic aux? Kijk naar links. Op je stream.
Ja, ik weet. Maar hij pakt het niet op Discord. Het gaat om Discord.
Moet je Chris voor audio uitzetten.
Alright. Hold on. Alright, probeer eens nu.
Serena!
What's up?
What's up?
Yo.
Alright.
Yo.
Alright, time to invite him.
Ooh.
I have to add him.
Hij heeft hier net bericht, bro. Oh nee, nee, dat was...
Yo. To a call.
Alright.
Dan ga ik ook gelijk zeggen, Zwin is er ook bij. Be there too. Sinds, bro. Waarom doe ik moeilijk? Gewoon sharen. I'm adding you to a call. Zwin will be there. Too. Alright, dan moet ik hem gaan toevoegen als vriend, man. Dat is een beetje scare, man.
Dit is een review voor Fortnite van elke game, man.
Eigenlijk wel.
Als je gewoon deze, je spraybutton ingedrukt houdt en je klikte steeds dit, ging je steeds recht op die persoon.
Mm.
Zo sterk was die assist.
Why is bro not accepting my friend request? I know bro is live at the moment. Why is he not accepting it?
Hij zegt wel got it.
No clue.
Hij heeft al
Anders moet je
gereageerd.
hem zeggen.
Jij hebt gezegd got it. Dat zegt
Dan
hij.
moet je even zeggen add me back. For now.
Add me for now on here.
Wacht. Je kan de call starten en Serena daarbij toevoegen.
Ja, maar dan is het een beetje fire voor Serena. Is het beter dat ik hem toevoeg, want dan is die call existing.
Dit dan net.
Alright. Nee, ik haat wanneer Discord zo doet. Ik ga ook die oké gooien. Oké.
Och, ik haat het, hè.
Oké, staat gewoon voor op kanker.
Yeah, Ramis. I know. It's insane. I know. But it's gonna be worth it.
Trust
Hij is
us.
ready, man.
Alright, ga ik mee weiten. Alright, daar gaan we dan. Alright.
Here we go.
Nerdy die, Ramis. Nerdy die.
Volgens mij is hij even zijn game aan het afsluiten ofzo. Hij joint wel. denk ik.
Ja. Hij weet niet wat hij gaat verwachten. Ik weet ook niet wat hij gaat verwachten.
Oh, die Brakka zit zo koude skinnergy, is koude fire.
Something we'll never expect on my Friday evening. Ramesh, you think I expected it? Come on.
Heb je geen andere?
Vacation.
Andere.
Like you guys think I expected this? I didn't, bro. Kijk, ik ook invite Nicole.
Ja, doe.
Reageer snel, Galaxy. Ik hou niet van als je zo traag reageert, man. Die man reageert altijd zo traag. Hij ziet...
Precies koude slow moeten doen.
Bro!
Gewoon 2 vraagtekens erop.
Hold on. Soms moet je even rustig met hem doen, bro. Je weet die Amerikanen toch?
Hij kan snel boos worden.
Je weet, hij is net al geen Nico, maar hij heeft die frustratie van
Nico.
Nico.
Aangezet, bro.
Hij is aan het streamen, hij is Marvel Rivals aan het streamen, bro.
Marvel Rifles.
Ja.
Is it because I'm here or?
I already told him that you're here. He said got it. So, I don't know what bro's doing.
Why invite you to the call? Why aren't you joining?
You know what, I'll just invite Galaxy. Fuck it, bro. I swear. If he likes it or not. There. Man. Don't know what to expect from this thing, but it better be worth my time. That's all I hope. Worth
Yeah,
Demi's time.
same.
Because Demi's here too, Zuina's time. Yo, Galaxy. Oh, he's
What's
muted.
up?
Why is bro always muted when he joins the call? I swear, always.
I think he's fixing his face
Ah.
up, bro.
Hey, what's up, guys? Holy shit!
Yo,
Okay.
Galaxy, what's up, man?
Yeah, hold on.
Yo, Galaxy, what's up?
Yo.
Nizix is here too, Demi is here too.
I love
Oh,
this.
gang.
I'm playing Marvel Rivals right now. I'm in a very tight game right now.
Ik zal David even een bericht sturen. Ik zal zeggen tegen
Are you man out?
I'm ready
Got
for
him?
the call, bro.
Got him. Let's
Is
go!
that gonna be already?
Let's fucking go! Fuck out of here. Let's fucking go. GG's, man. Shit! I've been playing Marvel Rivals for almost a week, bro. Oh my god.
Hoor je dat van die ba-
Is Galaxy, bro. Is gewoon hoe hij is, man. Hij is gewoon zo.
Let's go. Alright,
Galaxy,
so
Galaxy skin.
so this is actually happening, huh?
Yo, Galaxy, Nizix has a question. Do you have the Galaxy skin?
I have Galaxy Scout though, but I had the OG one though. Like I was broke, bro.
Yeah, bro. I understand, bro.
I
understand.
to be honest, I wish I had it, but I don't have it. I really wish,
Yeah, I
but
just missed
I
out
don't
on
have
it,
it.
bro.
But I do
just
have the
missed
Galaxy
out,
Scout
like,
though.
My niece didn't wanna. She didn't wanna give it to me, bro. She said, "You playing too many games, so no, I'm not giving you the skin." I was like, bro, you got the phone. You just
Nah.
gotta log in, bro.
Oh, wow.
Damn.
And she didn't. She just said no, no. Yeah. So I didn't get it.
But isn't
Oh, damn,
David
like-
live? Like, why is David taking so long?
He like got some chores to do. I mean, like I don't blame him. Every time when I'm streaming, I'd be AFK for like
Yeah.
3 minutes, and I'd be making chores. Yeah.
I see. Does Galaxy Bomber have the Galaxy Bomber skin? Bro, why are you asking me that? And there is no Galaxy Bomber skin, bro.
Please, you're giving me error. Bro.
But it will be though. It will be though. It will be though. It will
Bro!
be though.
Bro is literally in the lobby.
Nou, maar misschien
Crazy.
is hij even niet op zijn PC, toch? Want hij
Are
heeft
we
niet
waiting?
Look, honestly though, like I'm
Is
just
that
playing
David
Marvel
coughing?
Rivals. I'm just playing Marvel Rivals, like I'm trying to get the Grandmaster. I'm just trying
zijn
to.
ouders.
Let's see.
Bro, he's on a call with somebody else.
No way.
No, it's his
Now, are we
parents,
gonna
bro.
get
It's his
invited to
parents.
his call?
He's talking.
Hij is aan het praten.
I mean,
In het
and if we
Italiaans.
are,
Dat is-
then,
dat is met zijn familie aan het
then it'll be
praten.
fine.
Bro, he's speaking Italian. I
Yeah.
think he's speaking to a family member or a friend or something.
He is. Like I was literally in this stream for like a few seconds, and I was like, oh, okay, so that's somebody else from the background. So I'm guessing that's his grandmother, I believe. Who knows?
Sorry. Bro is getting spam.
Is Mason. Bro, Mason is ook daar gewoon, hè? Like, come on.
Mason is there?
Yeah, he's in the chat.
Oh yeah, he is.
Nah, why is bro
My
taking
boy
his time?
Nizix.
No, he's talking to his parents.
Yeah, but Siwina's also sick, you know, and I don't want to, you know, it's kind of messed up. If you
Wait,
think
everyone is sick now? What is going on?
No, I'm not sick. I'm Nizix, bro.
Gee,
Yeah, bro, come on.
damn, defending, fuck off. Back. Come on,
Bro's
man.
playing Marvel Rivals. Let him
I
do
am.
his thing, bro. Let him do his thing.
I'm the best Marvel Rivals player in the community so far. I am though.
Fortnite and Minecraft.
Let's wrap it up, people. Let's go.
Let me open my Fortnite in the meantime with my beautiful Miku wallpaper. Cause it's out in Miku.
Yeah, I had the game, bro.
So David decides to give up today, huh?
Stage. The hardest damn rhythm game ever, bro.
Hmm.
Nog moeilijker dan Fortnite Festival of Robies, bro.
Like,
Ja, man.
I have no idea what's going to happen, Galaxy. I don't know what to expect. He said he wanted to talk. He wanted to call. I said,
Okay.
sure, why not?
Very
What the hell is that? What the hell is that?
That was me burping, rousing my chips.
But I heard.
was hungry.
No, I heard.
Yeah.
I heard something else. I heard. What?
Yeah.
You got mad, bro.
Is that you, Serena? Is that your mic?
Oh,
Oh.
And I ooh.
that's not me, bro. I was burping.
There's only
Wait, who
three
we
people on
banning?
this call,
And I ooh. And I ooh.
Shit.
bro.
Banning Storm. Okay, Iron Man Storm.
Did you know that
Parker,
Lefty
okay,
from
not
Five Nights
bad,
at
not
Freddy's
bad.
is in Marvel Rivals, bro.
What?
Yeah, bro, he is there, bro. Look in the left in the corner, bro.
What do you mean Lefty is in Marvel Rivals?
He's in the lefty, bro.
No, he's
Lefty,
not.
Lefty is not a Marvel character. He's a FNAF character.
Ah, he's not a Flash character. He is all characters, bro. He is
What?
DC, Marvel, Disney. Bro, he's everything, bro. Lefty is everything.
There's no way, bro. It's not for real.
Bro is not Loki. Bro is not Loki, bro. No, he's not.
Mikey.
He's high key. Okay, bro. Okay.
Who's that?
No, bro. He mean it's an inside joke. It's an inside joke.
Oh, got you.
No, he gets it.
Got you.
Scrap Trap is in Marvel Rivals? Hell no.
No.
I swear.
Oh ja, hij zegt ook nog. Hij zegt nog tegen zijn ouders. Je hield me gewoon tegen terwijl ik een belangrijk gesprek heb op dit moment.
Damn, het Engels.
Ja, in het Engels zei hij dat. You guys are disturbing me when I have an important meeting to go to.
Damn, someone switched to magic. Come on, bro. Switch it
Nah,
back.
they were about to
Switch it
murder
back.
his parents in the house, bro.
Ah, bro, he's Electro Wizard, bro.
And don't
What
worry,
do you
guys, I'm
mean he's
muting my
Electro
stream so that
Wizard?
no one else cannot hear me. So
Nah,
I'm
just kidding.
chilling, though. I'm
What?
chilling.
Yo, what's up, Godzilla? What's up, bro?
Yeah.
Oh, David texted me. He says no, I am. Okay. Bet.
You have to ring him again.
Alright.
Oh, are you just going to bring him in the call?
I mean, like, y'all guys added him, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
I had to finish unwanted chores last minute. Why is bro so polite to me? You know what? I'm not even going to ask. I'm not going to ask.
Nee, dat niet
You
doen.
know, you just have to let it go.
Shit.
Just let it go.
At least he is trying.
Let it slide.
At least he is trying to be polite, you know? Like, we had, like, the craziest fight, and he just says,
What the hell? Bro left a voice call?
maybe you have to call him again.
I guess I have to add him again.
Here we go.
Alright, David. Don't leave the
Let's
call.
see what he has to say.
Don't leave the call,
There he is.
Here we go.
bro.
Are you guys able to hear me without a problem and issue?
Oh, voice changer.
Voice changer?
Voice changer? Oh, my bad. My bad. My bad.
Nah,
Voice changer? How am I supposed to take this serious?
I
Ja, als de
swear.
voice changer nog aanstaat, zeg.
I'm also here too, cause like I just want to see what's going on.
Yeah.
Fucking. I hate fucking Spider-Man, bruh. Fuck you, pussy. Damn it.
Ik wil echt boven gaan.
To change,
Fucking-
to change it, man.
Hold on, let me
Oh,
like,
he changed it.
let me turn
He
him up.
changed it,
Let
he
me turn him
changed
up.
it.
Galaxy, can you mute for a second?
Oh, sure. I will gladly do it.
Apologies.
Yeah.
It put the stupid goofy ass thing without me wanting to. Wasn't my intention.
All right, all right.
Apologies if you didn't take that serious. I completely understand if you didn't. That was my mistake.
All good, all good. I'm just going to put some things real quick that we have to do before we start this conversation.
I will wait with 10
There.
minutes.
Do you agree?
There we go.
We have to let each other finish talking. We mute when the other is talking. I think I should probably agree to that due to the fact I also got a story that I want to finish until the end, until my lungs literally burst out. So yes.
All right then.
Oh yeah, and no raising voices.
Yeah, and then also one more thing.
Let's keep it professional.
All right then.
Absolutely. I absolutely agree with you.
All right then. So you invited me to this meeting. What did you want to talk about?
The meeting, well, you invited me to the Discord call. I am going to be firstly talking to you about the things that you have talked today in your video about, and secondly, I will also talk about some things that I've been wanting to tell you since the last time we spoke before the drama, you know, to try and explain to you, you know, try to make you understand, you know, my point of view, what I understand, because everyone has got their own views on the matter. You of course have your own view. You don't see it, you didn't see it from the way I did, and I'd like to try my best to explain to you in terms that are understandable why I've maybe said or behaved a certain way, and why I may or may not have or haven't said some things to you in the past, and even
Volg
now.
nu gewoon aan, kijk wat hij zegt.
May I?
Go for it.
Should I start directly explaining why the things that I just said, or shall we directly go to the things about the video? Which one would you prefer first?
Start whatever you want to talk about. That's why we're here, right?
Absolutely. Okay.
Proceed.
I'm going to talk about the entire situation that has happened in since well, July 2024, and well, the happenings of October 2024, and what has happened recently to all this stuff. Again, I'm not going to blame anyone, because the only one that is to blame for getting pulled into that mental spiral, well, is obviously me, into that mental spiral that happened. But again, I would like to again say that I was really not myself. It's not the first time I tell that, but during that period, I was really struggling with my mental health because of a lot of stress that I was being put on, and I did one thing that was wrong. It was that I blamed it all on you, and that I'm not going to say that I apologize for it, but it was wrong of me to do that, because it isn't just your fault. It was a lot of things, a lot of different things together stacked up that worked together to make me break my brain completely in that period. And I'm not going to obviously say what happened, because I never told you the full story of what has happened to me in that period, but I'm going to tell you it's not good things. It is a lot of history of abuse that I haven't told you about, a lot of history of abuse even in my family home, and a lot of stuff. And I'm not going to be talking about it because it isn't relevant. Maybe it is, but it's not important. It's just that stuff happened, and that also worked to make me break completely. My reality was completely shattered, completely warped, and I didn't see what was right or not. But this has been going on even earlier than July 2024. It's just that it wasn't at that level. In July, since July 2024, it got worse since the meeting of me and the self-proclaimed August and Zarina, obviously, due to this meeting with me and these people. I don't know. It all just went to shit from there. All just went to shit. I like to say again, I really have no clue why I said, why I fought, why I even imagined such things with somebody under the age of 18, as I'd like to state that even if there were no laws for stuff like that, what would you do the moment that you have somebody that loves you that is under the age of 18? You cannot even touch them or do anything to them without the police coming and busting your door out. It is absolutely unnecessary and disgusting. This is why I'm saying I didn't like what I did back then, and I am completely ashamed of how I behaved back then. I would never do it again. I do not like children, and that has always been a fact, because not just because of that, but also because I have babysitted children from those ages, and it's just characters, like the personality is just hateable. What would make somebody in their right mind want to date somebody that with a personality that makes you believe that Mr. Mustache Man, Mr. Austrian Painter is a good person? I absolutely disagree with that. It is disgusting to have such thoughts, which is why I like to state again, I do not like children. I don't. I'm barely 18 years old. I have a life ahead. I love somebody else. I don't have the time and resources to be thinking about going to some minor or whatever and trying to risk them up or whatever you guys describe flirting or whatever. I don't have the time for that because I work pretty much 2 jobs. I work as a software engineer here and I earn about 2,500 a month together with my other job, which I work remotely here from home. When I get back from work, I stand here on this desk, I finish my work, I work 2 to 3 hours on this thing, and then I am free. I work 8 hours at my other job and 3 hours at here. It's pretty much 11 hours that I work every day, and I have barely time to play games because I rarely have free time. I do not have the time to be talking to some goofy ass minor, and that is fine. Whatever happened with Caitlyn, I'd like to state why I knew from the beginning that it was her. First of all, I'd like to state that Caitlyn was the only person that knew my Instagram other than Adoak. Second, if this really was supposed to not be some kind of framing from Caitlyn, why would they text me on Instagram, which nobody knows my profile about? Like, if they wanted to text me normally, they would have tried texting me like all the other people have tried texting me here on Discord or by looking for my number on WhatsApp. That is where I have been expecting it. But since I barely use Instagram, receiving a message coming from a profile named MommyJinx13 with all my favorite games listed, by the way, it just made it so apparent that I instantly knew the moment that they started talking. Plus, I like to state, I don't want to discriminate, but somebody that is Welsh, okay? Welsh being in the UK, an English-speaking country, I cannot fathom why Caitlyn is the only person that I know that is in an English-speaking country and can type worse than a toddler. I don't want to discriminate anyone, but that is just facts. Why would you get somebody to try and frame me that cannot even type a normal word without mistyping? Like, you have a phone, your phone is supposed to autocorrect, right? Why isn't it doing that? Like, I don't want to say anything, but why is your phone typing that way? Like, I instantly recognize the pattern of speech, the pattern of texting really was like the kind of things that she would tell me, because I haven't forgotten how she acted towards me. I haven't forgotten the way she texted me. And plus, it all made sense, you know. It made perfect sense that it was her, because what are the chances that somebody which is that age, who has like imagine you're 13 years old. Don't you go to school? Don't you go to school? Like, if you go to school, you're supposed to be typing normally, right? Like, imagine you're a 13-year-old and you call and you suddenly find my profile just like that. It makes no sense. The chances of it happening normally are astronomically low, which is why the chances of it not being a framing were statistically and logistically and physically impossible to be that high. It was impossible that it was somebody else that didn't know who I was. Like, it's like saying find diamonds in a coal mine. You're not going to find them unless you look for a specific spot about them, right? This person had it's like having X-rays in Minecraft. Of course, you're in this coal mine, you're looking for diamonds. You activate X-rays, you find them, obviously. You just look through the walls. It's like that. It's like that because I am just a mere singular profile hidden between millions and hundreds and thousands. And finding me is statistically impossible without somebody not knowing me from earlier. Plus, I didn't have Caitlyn blocked in my on her original account, which I knew because I had tried texting her in the past. I don't remember the exact date. I could probably look on my phone right now, but I don't want to waste time. But I have tried texting her, and I've been awaiting a response, but it never came, and so I just left it unblocked. And the response obviously only came after I saw that Aduak had released the video of whatever me and this, let's say, Jinx person spoke about. And that is that. Honestly, if I knew that this was some other kind of minor person, whatever, some random person, I would have done the same thing that I've done to all of them, which is block them. And I understand why Aduak said in the video, if a minor is flirting with you, why won't you block them? Simple. I'm going to state why I didn't just block them. I needed the proof that people were trying to frame me. I'll just be rightly out honest. I would have rather sacrificed me and said whatever the hell I did than not have any proof, nothing to say, oh, these people are still trying to frame me, still trying to attack me. I would have rather just gone down this rabbit hole than have nothing in my hands, because if I had blocked them, what would I have in my hands? I would have nothing. I would just have a lonely profile trying to talk to me, and I would never know where they came from. I would just never know. And that is why I haven't blocked them. Because let me just say, this isn't the first time that people try to, seduce me or molest me or try to talk to me in that sexual manner. That isn't the first time. I usually just block them. I don't waste my time with people who try to incite the same shit I am running away from. I'm running away from this sexual and molesting shit. I'm trying to run away from that. Why would I just go straight into the maws of it, you understand? Because I already love someone else. I love this very beautiful woman that I have found, which is only 1 month older, 1 month younger than me. I apologize. And since I met her, I was like, because she likes me, I like her. And I've actually found somebody that really likes being with me. But even if I didn't have a girlfriend, I'm just gonna state something that my mother told me, just for the fun of it. Meglio solo che mai accompagnato, which translates to better alone than ill accompanied, which basically means don't be with somebody that hurts you.
Guys,
You're better
hide,
off alone.
hide that person right now.
And
hide.
I've
hide the
had
person.
this kind of mindset
I don't
for a
know, hide the
while
person.
until
Do it.
I found somebody that really enjoyed being with me. And that is why it was physically
Payday,
impossible that I would
congratulations,
just, try to cheat on her or whatever and talk to this minor that way. It was just impossible. I have done it for the reason that I've stated, which was to try and recopulate the proof that the people were indeed still trying to frame me or whatever for the stuff that has happened. And again, it's not like nothing happened. No, shit did happen, but it happened long ago. And we are changed people. We are changed people. We aren't the same that we were back then. And I have gotten better. I mean, I have gotten my therapy. I've done my life lessons. I have paid for what I did. I've even done community service. I haven't done nothing for myself. I have done a lot of things for me. A lot of things for me to get better physically, mentally. I haven't just been sitting here on my chair and just wasting my time. And with that, I just want to say, yeah. And now I'd like to speak about what the stuff has been happening. With what I want to say is the fact that people suspect me of spying, of acting a certain way still, of trying to keep on this drama or whatever. Well, since the 2023, when the first moment that I've met Adoak, I've had the fear that what happened between the other people, you know, because I've seen him getting mad and make fun of, for example, Mason, which is autistic. And this is why I've never told him that. But not just because I didn't want to tell him, but because I simply didn't know. I wasn't yet diagnosed with all of this. So I understand why Adoak is trying to tell me, why didn't you tell me back then? Simple, two things. I didn't know, and if I would have told you, I was scared that you were gonna make fun of me for it. Those are the only two reasons. It's not like I didn't want to tell you, but I figured back then, because I was scared that you were going to treat me the same way as them, because it did indeed happen. So I rather just kept my mouth shut and just kept personal information about myself to myself, you know, instead of just blurting it out to, like, I trusted you, but I didn't want to, you know, say something that you could put against me as well, especially since after the first edits that you and Nizix made, I've been careful trying to not say anything that you could use against me later, because we are pretty much doing what the lawful instruction of the First Amendment is, which is anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to remain silent. It's pretty much that. But on whatever fucked up steroids this is, and this is why I've refused to speak or say anything about myself that could be potentially used against myself. And I understand why Adoak is like, why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you tell me this? Why didn't you tell me you had these abuses going on? Again, it's those two reasons. I didn't know back then. I mean, about the abuse, I didn't know, obviously. I received them, but if we're talking about the mental issues, I didn't know back then. And if I did know, I wouldn't have told you, because I was scared that you were going to make fun of it, just like you made fun of all the others for it. And the same has gone for the so said racism and homophobia. For example, I've had this period where I felt like I was fruity, where I felt like I liked a lot of genders. In that case, I chose pansexual, and I felt like I was gender fluid. I really felt like it. I really felt like I was part of it, but I received homophobic comments because of it, and so I was like, maybe I'm just not fit for it. And so I just tried to think really hard about it, if I really do fit to this group. And as Adoak said, he really fell off the fruity tree, and I did. I don't fit this shit. I don't fit you guys at all. I just have these pronouns because let the people call me whatever the hell they want. They can even call me she. It's not like that hasn't happened before. People make mistakes as to how they use pronouns for me. So it really doesn't matter to me. It really doesn't. So that is why I just kept these pronouns in. I understand why people are just saying, oh, you're gender fluid this, you're gender fluid that. No, guys, I haven't been part of the LGBTQ community since, I would probably say February 25th, 2025. February 2025. I would probably say that. Since then, I haven't been. And so if I made any homophobic remarks, again, I haven't done or said anything racist or homophobic without a reason. I've always felt like there was a reason. It's not like I just blurt out these sort of slurs because I like them or I have fun in doing that. Like Nizix and Adoak said in the video at, I don't know what time it was, it is killing me. It is wasting my energy. I look like more of a wreck than me during my mental degrading phase in 2024 July. It's really bad. I am really losing brain cells trying to still try to fight whatever I don't even know at this point. I don't even know what the hell I'm fighting. I've always just tried to, get peace, because this isn't the first time I tried to tell Adok, can we please talk? Can we please talk? Can we try to talk like normal people? And those times that I've tried, Adok pushed me away. It was like, no, I'm not gonna talk to you, bro. No, I'm not gonna talk to you, bro. So I lost, I understand that I was being pushy in those moments, but still, I would have rather, fixed any sort of drama with talking instead of making dumb videos or try to expose or try to make whatever kind of framing we did to each other, because so far we have only been saying you suck to each other and been trying to put logistical arguments as to why one would say this. Like I would say, you suck because tralalero, tralala, tralali, tralala, and Alok would say, he sucks because he did this, blah, blah, blah. Okay, it's like that. But nothing would come out of it, because trying to say to each other, you suck, it doesn't fix anything. It didn't fix our drama. It didn't do anything, which is why I would have always rather we talk, we try to fix everything in our own manners by speaking, not with violence. Like, I understand we have this sort of thing. Violence is not an answer, but a question, and the answer is yes. I understand that. We always have this sort of mindset that violence is like that. It's not. I'd like to state that it isn't. It just isn't. Violence is never the answer unless it is self-defense. In that case, it is. But we are online. What are you expecting? I'm not going to patch you through the fucking monitor screen. That is not going to happen. Also, one thing that I want to say about, because it just came right into my mind. I like to explain to Alok why this I'll come see you in Amsterdam thing came to life. I'd like to explain it to you. So, you know how we had this beef back then? I don't remember the exact date, but in that date, you still thought I was with this fake girlfriend, which in turn, I'd like to state who they are. They were my best friend until they kind of like broke me up. Me and them decided to make this alt account and try to say, yo, you act like my girlfriend, Lisa. And yeah, it wasn't me behind that account, but it was him monitoring it for me, talking to me through it, making these fake ass chats and whatever, which is why we then changed it to its actual name, which is Nami Martinez. We have been doing this to try and make, I don't even remember why we did this sort of fake girlfriend thing. But honestly, if I try to think about it, it's probably because I wanted people to not, go after me so much, because this was after the beef that happened with me and August because of the allegations and whatever. This was October 2024, still when we had these bad moments. And that is why I did that account. And yeah. And so Adok said, I'm going at some point, I don't know when he said that, but he said, I'm going to Stuttgart and I'm going to come beat you up. And I don't know why. I was like, why is he instilling violence or whatever? And I was like, I don't know what I thought. I don't know what came into my mind, but I just shot back. I'm going to come see you in your house. I'm going to come see you in Amsterdam. The truth is, Adok, that even if I did come to Amsterdam, I would not lay a finger on you. I'm not a violent person. I don't want to hurt you. Even if you did shit to me, I'm not going to come over there and start some drama and try to punch you or hurt you. I'm not going to do that. Even if I was capable of, even if I'm better, it doesn't matter. Violence is not the answer for me. It never has been. I only shot out this, I'm going to see you in Amsterdam, man, because of what you said, that you were going to come to Stuttgart. I only shot it because of that. Like, the first thing that came into my mind was, oh, he said he's going to come to my city. I'm going to say I'm going to come to his city. You understand? I've never wanted to be like, yo, I'm going to come to your city and going to pa. No. It was just because of what was said. Even though the account was fake, it was still like, oh damn, he's actually going to come to my city and beat me up. So I was like, no, I'm going to come to your city first and beat me up. It was a childish thing. nothing but childishness. Nothing that you could have said to me would have made me want to be homicidal or violent in nature, trying to make me come to your city. Because Adok, if I really wanted to have those thoughts, I would have come there already and would have been in prison. If I come over there, I already know you're just gonna call the cops on me. I'm not gonna do that.
I wouldn't.
I'm not gonna do that. It's the
actually
same
fight
thing if you had come to
would actually
Germany.
fight him.
I would have called the cops if I see you on the street.
I would actually fight him.
Which is why that was never going to happen anyway. That was never going to happen. It was just me saying some silly ass stuff, childish ass thoughts. Because after all, I am still just a kid. Yeah, okay, I'm 18 years old. But morally, I am barely just an adult. Still, some parts of me, because of the way I grew up, because of the maturity level that I'm in, I didn't like get some special education or anything. I have missed some important parts because I have pretty much grown without a dad. I've had this, I've had that. I've had my own problems, okay? I've had my own problems. Oh my god, who is this guy? What does he want a 1v1 when I'm trying to say something? Hell no, fuck you, bro. Go back to your goofy ass cave. Sorry. And it was just some childish thought, you know, like I don't wanna say anything, but it was just some childish thought because I was still a kid, okay? I understand that in your country you have some different view on this, Adok. I totally respect that, you know, as an EU country, I understand that, I respect that. But since we are online, just base yourself on the laws that of the country that people are in. So here in Italy, even if you are 17, 18, just still treat them like kids. You want to treat them like adults when they get 19 and a half, 20, you know, where they actually put dials into their numbers. When they're 18, you barely just got on to an adult. What are you going to do? You're not going to be like doing this, doing that. You're barely an adult. You're still technically looked at as a kid. I understand that you're saying in the Netherlands, if you're 17, we're going to be looking at you as an adult. I understand, but those are your laws. Those are the laws and the views of your country, not mine. Which is why I'm telling you, if you want to say something about somebody, try to look where they're from. Yes, even if it's kind of racist, it just is that way. Try to look at the laws that they have. For example, if you like you're trying to roast somebody from America, okay, you're gonna try to roast somebody from America, and you're like, oh, you have guns, and he's gonna shoot back, oh, you don't, because guns are illegal in Europe. Obviously, it's just how it is. Because he's in America, guns are legal, and here it isn't. By the way, I just want to say something. Some states here in Italy do allow you to purchase guns legally. You do still need a permit, but you have the same jurisdiction that you would have in USA, which allows you to buy shotguns, pistols, ARs, obviously not fully automatic. The only thing that they don't have here is fucking RPGs, but I'm just stating that because that is so. But what I want to say is that Adok said in the video, why didn't you tell me earlier about the specific of your laws? I just didn't think about it. I just didn't think about telling you. I thought you didn't care. I thought you were just going to be like, oh, nah, you did this, you did that. I don't care. I'm going to say that you are this, and that, and I'm just not going to give a fuck. And I'm just going to do what I do, which is what happened. These videos, these sort of allegations. It's like the same thing that I said in the beginning, where I said I didn't say some stuff about myself because I was scared that he was going to use them against me. It's kind of like the same thing. So I didn't say it. I may have fucked up on that one. Like, I probably should have told him, yo, look, blah, 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 this, blah, 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 that. The laws here are tiku, tiku, tiku. I probably should have said that. But also, I want to say something. Like, I want to say something. You have known me for 2 years. You have known me for a while. Yes, okay, we've had our beefs, but even if I make some inappropriate jokes, like, you should know that I'm not seriously serious. Yes, okay, they have showed you the pictures and stuff, the alleged stuff that comes with it of the shit I said, but I don't know you, but if I was in your place and Zarina and August came to me and said, "Yo, look at the pictures that Aduak sent," I wouldn't have come to you and be like, "Yo, I'm gonna expose you," blah blah blah. This. No, I would have tried to talk to you in a normal manner and tried to see if you were actually the way that they were telling you. Yes, you did those stuff because the pictures are obviously there, but I would have tried to speak to you, speak true to you, like not just go on my stream and try to dox you or try to do stuff to you. Okay, like if we are really friends, I'm going to behave as you're really my friend and try to talk to you and manner myself with you in another way. Like if it's a random person, I obviously understand. People come to me and be like, "Oh, this random person did this to me." I'm not gonna ask the other person's side if I'm not like the moderator of the server or whatever. If I see some alleged stuff like that, I'm going to be like, "Oh shit, the pictures are real. Oh shit, I'm going to do shit to this person like effective immediately." I understand that, but you have known me for 2 years. I was pretty much your bro, your right hand, whatever the hell you wanted to call me. I wasn't just some stranger that pulled out from Masha Bear's ass. I wasn't. I was somebody that you have known for a long time, and due to this fact, you should have honestly just known. Like, I don't want to say the word assumed if I was or wasn't, but kind of would say so. Like you should have known if I was really a bad person. You know, not just making jokes. You should have known and should have tried to talk to me, like actually talk to me instead of make this stuff happen. This is something I wanted to tell you since the shit that happened in October 2024. I'm saying these words out of my heart. I'm telling you the absolute truth, and you can shoot me, you can do whatever if I am lying to you right now. I'm telling you everything that I'm thinking about, coming straight from my heart, from the bottom of my soul. What I want to also say to you is that the shit with the music teacher is not fake. It did happen. It did happen. That stuff did happen. And I understand that because of the beef that we had, you probably might have said, "Oh, it hasn't changed, so it might not have been true." It was true. It did happen. I have the scars. I have the scars of it. He's dead. It's not like we can ask him if it was true or not. He's dead. So with that said, it's just that. I understand why you might have thought that it was fake, but it wasn't. Like, I don't know how I can prove it to you. Like, I don't know how I gotta prove it to you, but it happened. And these are the things that I wanted to get off from my chest that I've been wanting to tell you since a lot of time. It really pissed me off that we were never able to speak, that I was never being able to tell you these words and try to talk to you, try to speak, you know, instead of making dumb posts or whatever, because it pisses me off. It pissed me off. I didn't want to do that stuff. I really wanted to just have peace, not talk about you, you don't talk about me. I've been wanting that for ages. I just didn't think that peace was possible. I thought shutting myself up wasn't good enough. I thought that doing nothing wasn't good enough. So seeing that nothing was good enough, I just went with the blatantly only option left, which was violence. And so I made those posts and whatever, but it didn't bring us anywhere, did it? I realized that nothing like that would have brought us anywhere. And the only thing that could bring us anywhere is the thing that I've used for countless of years, which is talking, trying to resolve manners with words. It is the only thing. Like, there's some specific cases where violence is the answer, but not here. Not in this case. And I've always been saying that. But what really pissed me off is that every time I've tried to say, "Yo, can I please speak to Adok? Can I please speak to Adok?" You know what? Adok was always like, "No, I'm not gonna talk to you, bro. Piss off, whatever." It like kind of made me sad because I just wanted to talk to him. I didn't want to like start being racist or whatever, or try to say some slurs to him. No. I just wanted to talk. I just wanted to try and explain myself.
Yeah.
Like, I understand at that point you're gonna be like, "No, I don't want to hear an explanation." I understand, but at least hear me out. I have got some stuff to tell you that isn't just some bullshit. I'm not here to tell you about the last dinner that I've cooked or how my guests liked it. No, I'm trying to tell you something important. I'm not here to try waste your time. The exact opposite. I'm trying to tell you something that is important for both of us. But since you have always shut me away, I was never been able to tell you that. But apparently something that I've said in my posts made you actually want to make this video, which I am very proud of you for. I'm actually happy for once for you actually stepping up and saying, David, here, listen,
Kill me. Yeah,
listen,
kill me.
man, let's make that joke and actually try
Oh
to
God, kill me.
talk.
I don't want to hear any of that.
Try to talk instead of just yapping against each other. Try to say some shit against each other. It was actually a change. No. I'm having a conference. No. I don't know where the dog is. No, Los. No, I don't know where it is. En non mi dispiace, ma so parlare. Mi dispiace. No. Mi dispiace. Dice che tu. I am working. Please. Thank you. Ok. Che sia. Grazie. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. You guys can say whatever now, and then I will talk about what we guys spoke about the video today. But now I want to actually hear somebody speak instead of myself. I've been talking for I don't know how much long. I want to hear somebody else's voice, otherwise I will actually go crazy. Somebody say something.
Can I say something about the video?
You can say whatever you want.
Go for it. Say what's on
Alright.
on your mind.
So I was like, man, Monster stepping up. Man, I never seen someone really stepping up like that before. Like,
I've tried
bro,
to
like-
do the same thing, Galaxy, but when I tried, it really didn't work out. So I'm glad that Adoak actually made the step up, and which why I said I'm proud of it actually happening. I'm actually happy that it happened. I have the same thoughts about you. No way, he actually stepped up. I was just as bewildered and surprised as you are. I totally get that.
yeah, they're for real though. Like, he was like Monster is like the person that who wanna step up for something and literally stand on for something that he wants to protect, like his community, for
actually
example.
It actually happened.
Yeah, that did happen multiple times, and literally I did myself as well.
And now
like,
it's
to
the
him,
moment for it to happen again. Like I
he
wanna
made
say
the
that this is
video.
a special
moment.
He made the
Go
video
ahead,
and saying,
bro.
"Hey, look, David, look, I want
Yes,
this job
the video was
and
perfect.
literally
It was
that
perfect.
is called stepping up.
That's
You
called
know,
stepping
like-
up for real. Like that
Right.
was very good. That was very
Right.
good. Which is why I'm saying I'm proud of it actually happening. Like I can't tell you how happy I am of it actually happening. PC is what I've been looking for ages now. Like it's actually happening.
Right.
Which is why I have the same thoughts as you. I'm happy, bro. It's good that it actually happened.
Yeah, for real though. Like, peace is like the only answer. Like, violence is never the answer. And literally, I have to agree with you on that one because like, violence is never the answer. Like, if you say, "Oh, I'm going to do this and do that," like, no, like, violence is never the answer. No.
Evade.
Instead of
Yeah.
being violent, just
Shit
talk
happens.
to them. You know,
Try
like
to talk to the
peacefully.
person. Try to
Is-
explain
right.
something to the person instead of trying to scream to them or being violent to them. It is basic education and basic self-preservation. Like we are all humans. It's not like because he's just a different color or a different ethnicity or likes boys or likes girls or whatever, he's different than me. No, he's a human, and I will treat him as one. It's the
Right.
same thing. It's not like I'm talking to a dog. If I talk to the dog, I'm gonna be like, "Oh, bad dog, you pooped on the fucking couch." Oh, damn. Well, wow. But it's not. It's a normal person. Obviously, it's kind of weird if a person poops on the fucking couch. You're gonna look at them weird. But what I want to say is, we are all humans. We are not different from each other. Racism and homophobia is absolutely unnecessary. I hate that. I've always been against that.
Facts. Like, bro,
I've
I've been
always
trying to
been
tell
against that.
everyone, and everyone was not listening. Everyone was not listening at all.
Whoever wasn't listening just isn't smart enough to understand that racism and homophobia is absolutely unnecessary and should be shut away.
For real. It should be like banished from,
Like we don't
from
need that.
humanity.
We don't need it. We don't need it.
For real though. But honestly though, David, like Lily, I'm proud of you and Monster stepping up, and Lily, y'all two talking again. Like, I'm proud of both of y'all, for real.
I am proud of myself for actually stepping up for this. I thought I wouldn't have had enough energy to actually do this, but I was like, this moment is actually happening. I want to make this step up to actually want to talk to Adok about a possible final piece and actually going along with our lives. I've been trying to grow my channel. I've been trying to just go along with my life, and now might actually be the moment that we just get off away each other's, stop crawling on each other's backs, stop crawling inside each other's brain. We're gonna do the fucking Matrix kind of thing with the thing. You'll never remember,
Yeah.
and then, pew, and then you just
Right.
forget about each other.
Yup. That, yeah. But literally though, it's just how it is. Like, if y'all just want to step up, just talk, just do that. Like, for like, y'all should have done that at the very beginning when y'all first beef.
I absolutely agreed. I absolutely agree.
But
because
now,
I'm
like,
not
y'all are
respectful.
here, and literally, like I
I'm-
understand it took long. Hey, look, y'all took y'all time. Y'all have your argument. Y'all took out the energy on each other. It's time to do what y'all gotta do.
It's time to stop. It's time to stop because I understand why we weren't being able to make up directly after the beef that we've had in January because of the video. Also, I'm going to be talking about the video I'm going to try and explain to Adak what the hell happened with this video, why I got so pissed off about it. Like I
Right,
don't know
yeah.
if I don't know if I ever consented to this video ever being released. I know we have talked about the fact that I'm talking about the video of August laughing about me. I'm trying to explain about that because you talked about it in the video why I've gotten mad about it. I'm trying to explain it to you again. Look, in that moment, I just wanted to leave the community. I just wanted to go, but I was too scared to say it outright. I was too scared to say it outright. I had my speech problems. So instead of just saying outright, bro, I want to leave the community. Can you please just delete everything about me? I'll go. You forget about me. I'll go do my own thing. Instead of doing that,
Right.
I just tried to explain to him why are we still making videos of me getting trolled by August here. Like we didn't get anywhere. We didn't get anywhere. And like he got me because he thought I was trying to disrespect him. When I tried to talk about him about removing this video or not uploading shit at all. But the reason that I got mad is because more stuff was being uploaded of me. Like more stuff was being uploaded of me where you can see me, my person, my character. You can still see me. You can still be like, oh yeah, that was David. Which is just what pissed me off. Like I just wanted to be deleted. I just didn't want to exist on Adok's channel. But I didn't have the thought of saying that outright. Like I don't know. I've had my speech problems, and back then I was just like, I'm just gonna say something that comes close to saying I just wanna go, but not exactly that. And so Adok misunderstood me as just getting mad about the video and didn't understand. And so I obviously understand why he got mad. She's like, oh, David is just trying to tell me that I should delete the content. I should not make money off of my content. I should delete every single video that David is in. No, bro, I understand. I understand where you're coming from. I understand you gotta make money. Me too, bro. I feel you. I know what you're talking about. But if I just wanted to go, like, I just wanted to respect that. I understand you gotta make money, bro. I understand where you're coming from. But I just wanted to leave. I just wanted to be deleted. I just didn't want to be on your channel anymore. So which is what I wanted to ask you. But I mispronounced my words back then, and now I'll rewrite them to you. Now I'm going to tell. I told you what I really wanted to say. I just wanted to go, but I've said the words wrong. I made you think I was mad about something else, and we didn't get anywhere. That's that.
Yeah. Yup. And David, that was a really good speech. I am really happy that you stood up and just got
I'm
that
saying
done.
the truth. I have got nothing else to hide. I got nothing to hide. I'm going to literally spell out every single thing that I'm thinking about because now I'm lucid enough to say I'm not drunk, I'm not drinking, I'm not smoking anything. I am lucid enough to be talking about everything here in perfect clarity. Yes, I have to do my chores, but I'm here now and I'm going to be talking about everything that needs to be talked about without an issue. And I have done so far. So whoever wants to say something about what I said other than you, please say it. Please say it.
Right, I'll go back on mute then.
Like if anyone else has something to say about what I said so far, I would say, because I've said it.
Alright, ik ga beginnen, ja?
Hey, Monster, it's your chance, bruh. You,
I
so
know,
you got
Galaxy,
something else to say?
Galaxy, can I at least think before I say something? Don't rush me.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Everyone needs
Alright.
to think before they speak, because
Okay.
this is something
Alright.
hard.
So I've heard David talk for 45 minutes almost. So that's what I'm saying. Give me some time to think. Alright? Okay, so here we go. Alright? So, firstly, David, and I've said this countless of times, be frank with me. Be as clear as possible. If you don't communicate in a certain way, or you don't.
It's my fault if I'm not clear enough with you. Of
Yeah,
course.
just be
That I
clear.
take the
If
blame.
you're like-
That I take the blame.
Bro, you said you were going to let me finish.
You gotta mute, bro.
You got to mute, bro. You promised. You promised.
Got you. Okay.
Yes, thanks.
Je moet me gewoon soms even zeggen, maar ik kan niet goed luisteren.
Dat zei ik ook van je, hebt me beloofd. Alright, so let me do my thing. And because I let you talk too, you know? So at least let me talk as well. Okay, so if you want to say something, just type it in this chat. I'll respond to it. No problem. If I missed it. Okay, so firstly. Bro, wie is jou aan het bellen? Ik ben bij deze meeting te doen.
Denk je.
Kiona zit erbij terwijl ik dit aan het doen ben?
Ze kan het toch niet weten, bro.
Nee, maar ik meer gewoon de timing, hè? Daar gaat het om. Anders neem erop, bro, is je vriendin. Okay, let me focus, cause Nissix's girlfriend is calling him. Alright, let me focus. Okay, so you being frank with me, you being clear with me is very important. And even Serena knows about this, everybody else knows about this. You being clear with me is extremely important. I want you to be as, you know, straight to the point. Because if you're not straight to the point, I will not understand stuff. I'll be like, what the fuck, you know? And then I'll start assuming shit. But if you tell me, oh, this and this and that, or this is not how it went, then how am I supposed to understand? And also, there's another thing. I'm just going to say this, and if you might take this personal or not, it's really up to you. But you're either queer, or you're born queer, or you're not. You know, like you saying it's a phase, it's not something I can really, you know, take as an insult. You know, like you saying it was a phase. Like people in the 80s fought for their rights. You know, they fought for their rights, and I know Sabina can clarify this part, but they fought for our rights, the rights of queer people. And then you have you saying, oh, I was a phase, you know, and even according to Raptor, you're mocking my pronouns for who I am. And my identity, you know, like, I took that pretty much to offense, and I think you can even understand, since you're really friends with August, or at least if you still are. Yeah, thanks, no problem, you know, and you're not friends with them anymore, or Sabina told me a little bit, you guys had some beef or whatever. So, the pronouns thing, it's really, I know to a lot of people it's a joke, but to me it's not, you know, it's not something that needs to be mocked. Because there's many people that, you know, end themselves because people mock their pronouns, and luckily I'm not like that. I've worked mentally on myself to be a better person and stuff, because I know I'm not a perfect person, but I do what I can, you know. I just want to be me. I literally have Hatsune Miku as wallpaper of my gender identity and my sexuality, and then I have people mocking me for who I am, you know, saying I'm not part of the community. Well, I've been part of this community for the past years. Like in the pandemic, that's when I started knowing that I was fruity, that I was queer. And now I have, you know, and I had someone mocking me. So that's also why I took that personal. Because you had your pronouns, you still have, in your bio. And that's what Raptor told me. And he told me it was to mock me. But he just confirmed that it indeed was to mock me. And I appreciate you apologizing for it. Yeah, he told me that. That's what Raptor told me. But oh well. Hey, I'm not blaming anyone, but this is what he told me himself.
I wanted to say that I never made these pronouns thingy to mock you. Like that is a misunderstanding that I just want to clarify. The pronouns thingy is something that I've done for myself only. I haven't thought about anyone or anything when I've done it. the pronoun thingy is something that I've been keeping on since the moment I put it on. I don't really think about it much, which is why I don't put much thought into it, which is exactly why I could have never been like, oh, I'm gonna do this pronouns to mock you. No, look, absolutely not. If like, I will be honest with you, if it was to mock you, I would tell you straight right here and now. I misunderstood where this was coming from. I thought that Raptor told you about me mocking your pronouns into another case. But the thing about my pronouns being on my profile, no, that is not to mock you. I may have said that in some chats with him, but the things that are on my profile are absolutely not to mock you. That is just to for myself. It's for me. That has nothing to do with you. I would tell you straight up. I'll be honest. With Raptor, sometimes sometimes he speaks to me about you, and so we get to talking, and so we get to sometimes making fun of stuff about you, and sometimes pronouns come into the thing. And so I'll admit it, if I did make fun of your pronouns, I did it in the chats with him, and not just with Raptor, but other people. But the thingies in my profile are not to mock you, bro. Okay, so that you understand.
All right, all right. Then I have another question. I think I typed it in the I typed it in the chat. I don't know if you see it.
I was doing that because, well, I've seen other people tell me that you were being homophobic to them, and also me when I was in this, phase. So I felt attacked, but I didn't really have the rights to say that I was being homophobically attacked. I understand because either, like you said, you're either born, you literally, it's not a phase, obviously, and I never said it was a phase for you. Like, I would know if it's just this or just that. There is no phase such as that thing. I never assumed so. Whoever is this way is born this way. Obviously, it's like being born a different skin color. You're born in Italy, obviously you'll always be Italian. You're born in the Netherlands, you'll always be Dutch. You're born in Russia, you'll always be Russian. It's like that. You're born this way. There's nothing you can do about it. So this is why I apologize if it came out that way, that I was like assuming some sort of phase or whatever. I never did. I don't even know how to assume something like that because I don't know much about LGBTQ people. I don't know much about them. So I cannot begin to fathom what it's like to have a phase of something like that or not, because I don't remember what I felt like during the periods that I actually felt like that. I don't remember that because I really, honestly, I just forgot. Because moving on from all the drama that happened in 2024 and January 2025, obviously, because the moment I started stopping being like this was in around end of January, start of February 2025. And so I kind of just forgot what it was like to be in that sort of mannerism. It probably just came out with my other problems. I don't think I had a phase. I just felt something. I don't know if it was real. Probably not. So I apologize. I just felt attacked too because I felt like I was like that. I don't know. I don't even know what I felt, man. I'm being honest. I don't even know what I felt. I just felt attacked too with the homophobic thoughts. Like I said, it wasn't just about me. It's also about other people. Like I saw you do this or at least other people told me that this stuff, which is why I said this stuff. Never did I want to like say blah 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 or whatever just for no reason, bro. I'm not like that.
All right, then I have another question. Who were these people telling you that I was homophobic?
Well, there's too many people to count, but there were a lot of people to really say this stuff to me. First of all, I'm obviously gonna say, I'll be honest with you. I'm not gonna say these names because I have beef with them or whatever. I'm going to be straightfully honest. Obviously, Beanie also firstly said that.
What?
Secondly, yeah. In the past, though, in the past.
All
Like,
right. Who
we're
else?
talking months now. And
Okay.
Destiny has also told me something about something like that. I don't really remember because it was months ago. Like I said, it was months ago. But it did happen. I don't really remember. And plus, we don't talk much about you. Like what I'm saying here is about stuff that happened in months ago. I don't remember much. I'm just telling you what I remember.
I do remember everything. I haven't forgotten anything at all. I remember everything.
Well, that's good because I'd rather forget. Well, like I said, there's a bunch of other people, but you know they change their name constantly, so I can't exactly tell who they are. It's just so confusing because there's a lot of people. Even I thought even Kimiko said something about that, or even Luis, but there's too many people to count here, and they change their name constantly, so I can't keep track of time.
So basically, from what you're saying, it's mostly people from Raptors community considering me homophobic.
No, there's other people that come from outside that. For example, Oza7 also said something about that, but really, I just haven't heard anything from the guy other than the fact that he was asking me if I should stop the beef. Like what he was saying, like I said, months ago, either last month or months even before that. This didn't happen this month or in May. This did not happen in May. Definitely happened before that.
Gaat iets op zitten of nee? Gaat er iets op zitten of nee? Is goed zo. Oh, I. Can you repeat that last sentence? I didn't hear the last sentence.
I just said that definitely the situations that I'm telling you, like the stuff that people were telling me, definitely did not happen to me before May. It definitely happened before May, like definitely before the half of May. So like I'm talking about before the 15th of May, definitely not after.
See, so because of anger, you started siding with those people. Is that what you're telling me?
Well, anger. Mostly, bro. It was just the post because I saw posts still being made about me. So seeing the posts that were mentioning me, I was like, oh, okay. Then I do have a reason to say something. You know, I'm not like I wasn't gonna talk if there was no reason. I just took that as an invitation to say something.
What about the alt accounts? When I
The alt accounts, you're probably wondering if it's me. I'm gonna tell you right now. If I wanted to say something about you, I would not waste my time. You know, bro, I make all my posts on my main account or the other one, YouTube David Gamer 10 ETA. I do not waste my time in making other alt accounts and making posts.
You have
Like
other
this
ones,
is this is
though.
this is the most important one thing.
You
They
do have
made
other
posts.
ones. You have other ones that I have hidden. They have your name in.
Yes, but they don't make posts, don't they? You want me to delete them? I'll delete them. Absolutely.
No, it's your stuff. I'm just talking about the accounts you made in the past.
Okay,
Big
the
Brother.
accounts in the past. Well, the accounts in the past. Well, what about them? If you want me to delete them, I'll delete them.
I'd rather not want to see them anymore. I don't want to be remembered of this entire thing that this happened.
You won't see them. You won't see them again. You have them hidden, right? You have them hidden. Okay, then you will not see them again. I will log in onto them later because I've logged out all of them. I will log in and I will delete them straight up because I don't need them anymore. Do I?
No, it's also a reminder for yourself, because otherwise you'll be reminded of this entire thing.
No, exactly. Well, I've logged out of all of them, so I can't be reminded. I don't have them on my phone anymore. I have to physically get them because I've saved them on a number list.
Ga ik
En
nog
there's-
contacteren, bro, dus ik heb het
Ja.
twijfels, maar we zien het wel. Ik kom nog even aan. Yeah, I'm just discussing with Dizix and Demi, because they want to know what's happening. Okay, so pretty much, I don't think it's mystery, bro. Like Zerx already told me to not to bring her into this. Oh, it is her. I figured already. I kind of knew. Somebody told me. I'm not going to say who told me. But okay, so you're being racist, right? Is it because I started saying the Luigi stuff and all of that?
Yes. It's because you were racist to me and other people in the past. Like when you started being racist against me, I started getting reminded of the stuff you said to other people too in the past. For example, in the past, you've told me many remarks about, for example, I don't know, Ukrainian people. There was also this one time where you talked about Croatian people, and I was like, why did you always make these racist remarks with me? I never really understood it, and that's why when you started being racist against me, I was like, okay, so this guy is being racist against me too. I'm going to say something as well. Like, but like I shouldn't have said the N word, because the N word targets a lot of people. If I wanted to be most
I'm just going to
security,
stop you there, David. David, I can't accept that part. I'm just going to say that. Using the M word, I can't let that go. You know that, right?
and I know you'll never let that go, and I don't blame you for it. I should have never said the N word if I wanted to be like racist into a kind of like let's say acceptable level. I should have just went after the country that you live in, which is
Yeah, but here's the
Yeah.
thing. There's this stream from a while back where he literally said it 13 times in a row. So this apology
did I say
is
did I
very
say it
unvalid.
13 times in a row?
Yes, he did. I can literally ask Serena to
Damn.
pull it up right now because she has the clip.
Damn, I have completely forgotten about that.
I haven't
Was I really
forgotten
that
anything.
crazy?
I haven't forgotten anything. I remember everything.
Was I really that crazy? Wow, I'm surprised. I was really that crazy.
Yes. I'm just going to say this, because I wasn't done talking entirely. I didn't expect you to want to hold on. English is so difficult for no reason. Let me switch from
It's
Dutch to
always
English.
ass when you're not trying. When you're not trying. Even when you are trying, it's ass.
Hold on. Okay, there we go. Switching from Dutch to English is just something else. Okay, there we go.
I feel you.
Okay, so um okay, yeah. I'm just going to say this. I didn't expect you to do this Discord call. Nizix did, but I didn't expect this at all. And so far, this call has not been a waste of time. I'm just going to say that. It hasn't been a waste of time. I don't know about the others. I don't
I'll
know
take
about
that.
Serena. Don't know about
I'll take
Serena,
that.
because Serena is the right end. She can say whatever she wants to say in this part. But I don't see this as a waste of time. Not yet. I hope it doesn't become a waste of time. But so far, it doesn't feel like it. So that's good at least. The reason I was being racist is because other people were being racist to me. I'm just going to put it on that part.
I understand, but I wasn't being racist to you before you be racist to me. I would never dare to be racist for no reason. I've always been against racism. Yes, okay, my stepdad was always being like, oh, the black people this, black people that, but I never really listened to him. In fact, it disgusted me to think that an outsider, because he was foreigner, he's not Italian like me. He's not supposed to be talking shit about other people. In fact, he's lower than me because he's Romanian. I don't understand why this guy dares to talk shit about black people or whatever kind of any other people, because he talks shit about people in Gaza, talks shit about this. Like, he's just straight up racist. He's just straight up racist. I hate that. I despise that. Well, obviously, I have no contact with him anymore, because if I would actually break his fucking jaw, because he's actually an asshole. But again, I'm not racist. I've always been against racism. Like the first time I've ever been racist was here online with like this. This is the first time I've ever been racist in my life, which is why I'm ashamed that my first time on saying something so goddamn bad as racist as that is here online, especially towards you, because you're the first person I've ever been racist to.
Is it something you're proud of? Just a genuine question.
Absolutely not. I am incredibly ashamed of it. I wish I was I would have never been racist in the first place, because I'm not racist. And having done that, it's shameful. It's disgusting. I really hate myself for doing that. I'm really sorry. I know you'll never accept this apology, but you have to understand that at least I regret it completely and will never do it again. And you know, when I say that, I actually mean it for once.
I've heard this before, Davido.
I know you've heard it before, but I ain't gonna repeat myself again, which is why.
Yeah, Raven really told me that. He said, yeah, this guy has changed. Just have a talk with him. So I mostly believe in
You
saying
believe
is
in
believing.
you believe in deeds, exactly as you've told me. I haven't forgotten about that part. You'll get the deed that I'm not as a bad person as you believe I am. I know that you might take some time and take as long time as you need to try and understand. But look, I've been honest with you so far. I'm not a racist person, and I never will be. Okay, I've said this in the past, but it is in the past. And if we want to move on, we also got to move on from our mistakes, because like my song said, I don't know if you remember it, you probably don't. We are not demons, neither angels. We make mistakes. We are not saints, but we are neither demonic hell figures. We make mistakes. All of us, we are human. And which is why, yes, a mistake like that is not something that anyone should do in their life, but it is definitely something that people should shame themselves for doing, which is what I'm doing. It's all I can muster up: an apology, shame, regret, disgusting myself, perhaps hate. But I've done that. I've done that. I've hated myself for it. Now I just want to move on. I told you. I can tell you all I know, that I'm ashamed of it and will never do it again, and that I apologize with all of my soul that I will never do this again and will never do it, even if somebody is racist to me. Because being racist back is like the same. It's like saying two bads don't make a good. Like two bad deeds don't make a good one. You know, it doesn't fix anything. Two racism don't make a good racism. It doesn't make sense. The logic is not logicking.
I got distracted. Don't worry. Continue.
No, I said what I need to say.
All right. Well, the reason in general that I started doing this stuff when August was here is because you called them a wireless freak, and I was trying to back them up for you being racist towards them. Even
I
though
didn't
this-
even mean to say that word. It just slipped out, and I'm sorry for interrupting you.
It's okay.
It just
okay.
it slipped out. It slipped out completely out of my control. Like I said, I was completely in a mindless spiral back then. So words like that, like derogatory and discriminatory words, just blew out like cannonballs. I couldn't even do anything about it. I couldn't stop myself. I'm sorry. I didn't. I knew, but I couldn't stop myself. I was incapable of having any self-control about that. It was bad. I know. But I can't change the past. I can't go back in time. I'm not Rick and Morty. I don't have a time machine. Can't do that. I can only say I regret it and I will never do it again. I'm sorry about what I did, especially to a minor like them. They certainly didn't deserve that. I did it. I regret it. I'll never do it again, bro. You got my word on that. I'm sorry.
I believe in deeds. That's all I'm saying.
Deeds you'll get.
I really believe
I
in
won't-
deeds.
Yeah, he does.
You guys know, even Demi and Nizix know, I really believe in deeds. It's how I was raised. Words can say anything, but deeds, actions, they say the most. It's how I've been raised. So the racist part, if it did hurt you, because you did apologize to me, my apologies for calling you the Ouija and all that stuff. I will stop doing that too, because it's also part of the video that I made. No more jokes of any sorts of nothing like that. We'll just both move on, go on with our own thing. We don't need to be buddies, like I said. We don't need to, hug each other, or hold hands.
Really not. I
don't need to do
was
any of
about to
that.
say that.
We don't need to do any of that, But
No,
I do
because I
understand.
know that you don't want to. I know that you don't want to, and it's fine.
It's for the best. Like, let me just. Yeah, now you remember. Now you remember.
I
me.
agree too. It's for the best.
You reminded me of something. There we go. So this talk, right? I have my doubts about it, and this is because we had a trillion talks. We had a trillion talks, and every time we had those talks, it just went bad. So that's
What
why.
Korean talk? The
Hold
talk-
on,
the talk-
hold on, let me finish. Hold on, let me finish. Like, with the amount of times we had talks, we had counts of talks, and like countless. And Raven can confirm, because he's been here the longest out of everyone. It's in that call. He met me through you. The amount of arguments we had is so much. It's just out of context. It's just horrible. We had so many talks, and all these talks we had, I just didn't see the point of it anymore. That's why that evening when you said you got mad at me posting that short, and that's why I wanted to stop you. But you know what? I thought, let me just let the guy explaining his stuff, because that's what I promised. I will shut up, and let the other talk. You will shut up. You will let me talk, because that's what we both agreed on. So I didn't see the point of talking anymore. We had so many talks. Like you said, we met each other 2-3 years ago. It's been quite a while. We had a lot of arguments, we had a lot of talks, but I just didn't see the point anymore. I didn't see the point, and I was like, nah, this talk is going to be a waste of time. It's going to be a waste of time. Why talk if it's going to be the same thing all over? You know, why talk if it's not going to change anything? And that was indeed the case, because that's when, you know, the post starts coming up and stuff. And I was making those posts to know to express myself, because that's what community posts are for. You express your feelings, you promote a video, you promote some content or whatever. And then came, you know, all the other bullshit, you know, accusing each other of stuff. And I get it, the rules are different in Italy, but you could have told me. I can't smell, you know, that your rules are different. I've been living in the Netherlands for the like since I was born. I did travel to places, but I've been here my entire life pretty much. So of course I will go by the rules that I know. Of course I will stand by the things that I know. But like I said, here comes it again. I need clarity. I need you to be clear with me, and just to be honest with me. Because if I don't have honesty, you know, same with you having mental issues. You spoke about them when you made that exposing video about me. And then it's kinda too late. And even though if I do make fun of you, like that was not even the case back then. Back then, I was still growing, you know, and I did make fun of you. You made fun of me. We both made fun of each other, you know, and that's because of stupid shit happening. But I still want you to be honest, because as a right hand, you need to be as honest as possible. If you're sick or whatever, just tell me, you know, like this is why I'm not active today, or this is why I'm responding slowly. Oh, good. Like Sabina does. Sabina just always tells me what's up, or I can't do this, I can't do that, and she explains her reasons, you know. And like I said, because of, you know, not us having good communication and arguments, I just didn't see the talks worth as my time. I just saw it as a waste of time, and it's really Raven that convinced me to do this meeting we're having now. Because if he didn't convince me, I won't even be here. If Nizik didn't convince me, I won't even be doing this call. I would be thinking, oh, whatever the fuck. But since you commented on that video with an alt account, I thought, you know what? I'll give it one last spin, one last try. And it's really, you need to thank Raven for this, because otherwise I wouldn't have done this conversation. I was really having my doubts, and I can indeed tell that compared to those months, and I think Demi can elaborate too, you indeed have become a different person. You indeed have. You have become a different person, and I can tell. But even back then, if you were suffering, you should have been more frank with me. If you told me that stuff earlier, I could have kept it in my mind and be like, oh, so this is why he's reacting this way. This is why he's doing stuff the way he's doing stuff. You should have just been honest with me. Like, honesty is all I appreciate. It's very important to me if you're honest. I don't want lies.
Key differences in this channel.
Exactly. Like, honesty, like he's even saying it. Like, I find honesty extremely important. Yeah, in the community in general. Like, I just want things to be as honest as possible. And if people don't tell me things, you know, I can't smell that the person, you know, is having depression. You know, I can't feel that the person is sad or whatever. I can't feel any of that. So of course I'll have my doubts. So of course I'll think, oh, Davida is joking. You know, he's just making mockery out of things, you know? And that's why I took most of the shit personal. You said. This is one of the main reasons. Like, if there's no clarity, if there's no stuff that's being clear, how am I supposed to understand? Like, I know you and August had your differences, definitely. But, like I said, we had so many talks. So on that point, I didn't feel like talking anymore. I already thought, oh, David is a lost cause. You know, I thought, oh, you know, I have to give up on this guy. And that's one of the reasons I thought, you know what, we're not going to talk anymore. And that's why I wanted to kick you out. But now you're telling me you already wanted to leave. But now I was pretty much keeping you on the same space where you could have left months ago. And we would have never had this fucking thing we're having now. And this is because if there was not clear communication, if there was communication, we could have all moved on. You know, you could have kept your channel. I didn't need to strike it. You didn't need to make that disgusting shit. I didn't need to make those edits. Nizik didn't need to make those edits. If it was all clear, if there was communication, it would have been for the best. It would have really been for the best. Like, if there was communication, I'm going to say this again, it would have been really better. I get in different countries, you're not an adult yet. But at least when you speak to me, I want you to be honest. I want you to be clear to me. Like, I do understand riddles, but why speak riddles if you can be straightforward? Unless you're the Riddler from DC. But just be honest to me. I find it very important instead of, you know, you writing posts or whatever. How am I supposed to smell? How am I supposed to understand things? I rather want clarity, and this is so important for everybody else. This is one of the reasons things, you know, a lot of people have arguments because they don't communicate properly. Like I was already planning of you know, letting you go from the community, but pretty much the entire thing, pretty much the edits, we made, kept me in you know, kept you pretty much in the same visor, kept you in this place where you could have left, pardon me, a while ago. A while ago. But instead, this entire thing is happening. What's that? Yeah, okay, it's
My
Nisa.
bad, bro.
Nisa, come on.
My bad.
Bro.
That's why I was whispering. Because I heard the name Isar.
No. Okay, alright, let's focus, alright? Then we can order the food, because I'm also kinda hungry at the moment. Okay, so let's just focus. Okay, so like I said, if things were more clear, you know, if you indeed responded differently, things would have been different. Yes, we had our arguments in the past. Yeah, we had the things in the past. You know, we had a lot of stupid arguments about stuff that doesn't make sense. That's also why I showed all our chats in a 2-hour stream. I think you even saw it of me and August, of the chats between me and August, and the chats between me and Yumi. We had a lot of arguments. You didn't see it? Well, I showed all our chats. Every chat. It's a 2-hour long video. All our chats are in there. And even me speaking about stuff and explaining stuff. I didn't play the entire voice messages because some of the voice messages you sent, they were like extremely long. I was like, nah, I'm not going to do this to people. It's other people telling me you post stuff with me. Well, this is the same thing with me. My mod sent stuff to me. So I was like, okay, you know what? Here, that. You watched like 5 minutes of it, 15 minutes of it. Well, Mace, I was literally live that day. You were in my chat on that exact day. So you saw it entirely. I'm very sure of that. Nope. We never really spied on each other. Like, I don't. Like, it's really... wat? I heb een video geplaatst. Is het skeer? Nah. Okay, we praten er zo over. Laat me focussen. It was a few months back. It was pretty much when Marceline came to the shop. And why do I specify Marceline? Because she's my favorite Adventure Time character. I'm really glad she came to the game. But, it's just all because of misunderstandings. You know, if we had better communication or whatever, it would have been better. This whole thing would have never happened, you know. Like the screenshots, I'm even going to mention on that part because you spoke about it. I'm speaking about what you spoke about pretty much. The screenshots, Zarina can, I think I should let Zarina speak on their behalf. And I'll just finish this part and I'll let Zarina talk. I think that those kind of jokes towards minors, in general, doesn't matter where you're from, they look bad. They honestly look bad. But yeah, Zarina, if you want to talk, you can go for it. And if not, I'll continue.
All right. I just wanted to say, like, the joking, it's just the joking things. Those were the things that actually bothered me the most. Like, just, I don't like the idea, like, just joking to a minor about stuff like that in general. I don't like the idea of it because why?
He's typing.
Like, earlier on, you said, like,
Yeah, just wait, Ramis.
it's
Continue.
like okay. It's like okay to make the jokes, but like the thing is, I just want to hear why you think it's okay.
Marceline is awesome. I like her a lot.
For real.
Like in general, those jokes, are not something you can just look over and be like, oh, it's nothing. It's just jokes. Cause August, and I can tell you this, cause I remember August was pretty traumatized. They even said 3rd of June is the worst date ever. They even made a whole thing on it, how much they hated that day and how much traumatized they were. Like those
Yeah,
jokes.
like,
Yeah, you do it, Serena, cause you know more.
okay. It's just those jokes. Like, it's not a shame. I'm just saying how I felt. It's just those jokes really did things. Like, even to me, like, I felt like the jokes, those were nothing I liked, and I just had to be there with it because, I was there for August. And I feel like that really did something to me mentally. Like, that did not go with me. Like, everybody noticed I wasn't myself. Like, the jokes, I feel like those things were one of the worst things that could have ever happened.
Okay, so I know. I just want to say about everything you said. It was absolutely disgusting and inappropriate and wrongful of me of how I acted. It's not the first time and last time I will say this. But Serena, I really am sorry for how I acted. If I was lucid, if I didn't have all the stress that I've had back then, I really wouldn't have acted the same that way. I was not lucid at all. It was like I was constantly on some mushroom drugs, like probably even worse. Like my reality was completely different. Like I don't know how to exactly explain to you because, like I said, I forgot a lot of that. And the reason why I forgot is because that was not real. Pretty much how I behaved from that era was not real at all. It was a complete and utter mental breakdown that lasted for months. It's it's bad. It was bad, and I apologize. It I know it hurt you a lot, and I will never be able to be sorry enough for it. But I just wasn't lucid. I just wasn't there with my mind. If I was, it would have been even worse. But I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know what I was doing at all. If I even had the slightest idea, if I was even the slightest bit of lucid, I would have realized. I would have realized sooner and done something. But I just couldn't stop myself. I had no break, no stop sign, no nothing. I just kept getting fueled by the stress that was happening at home with my life. This and that, it broke me. I'm not the only person in the world that breaks this way. There's people that have it worse than me and actually end up killing someone after instead of doing what I did. But I've had this. It's bad. I know that I'm not the only one and I will never be the last one. I will never be able to be sorry enough for it. But I hope you understand at least that if I was lucid, that if I was actually there, I would have never said what I said, and I would have never hurt you or August this way. Because, like I said, I don't like minors romantically that way, and I don't care about making jokes that way. I don't want that. In fact, I don't make jokes like that even anymore. Usually, if I talk about anything about physical contact, I talk about cuddles. Cuddles, no. Hand holding, I do not talk about that. No. I talk about kisses. I talk about cuddles. That's it. I don't have any sexual thoughts at all. I've said it myself. I've had I've taken like some sort of, how people try to get unaddicted from drugs. I had the same thing with this sexual stuff. I've gotten unaddicted from all of it, taken a course, did some therapy to get unaddicted from this sexual stuff in general. I just got unaddicted to it. I don't talk about this stuff anymore. Just to be sure that I would never treat somebody younger or older the same way that I've treated you two. And plus, this time, whatever I do, I will be lucid. I will know what I'm typing. I will know who I'm typing it to. I will I will be able to know what I'm doing. I will be able to control my actions. This time, I will be. Back then, I wasn't. I apologize. I will never be able to be sorry enough. But you must understand that I wasn't not in my right mind. I would have never done it if I was actually there with my mind. It doesn't matter how old I was. What I did was absolutely wrong. Okay? I'm sorry. I will never be able to be sorry enough. It doesn't matter how many times I can say it, but you must know I didn't mean it. I would have never meant it. If I was lucid, I would have never meant it. Of course, I can't change the past. I'm sorry that it broke you.
Je bent niet meer langs je ouders gegaan voor de girls?
I was
It's
broken too.
understandable.
Heftig, man.
Ik had die dingen pakken, bro.
It's understandable. I get where you are coming from. It's just, it's still something really hard to think about. Honestly, in my opinion, I don't know how the others feel, but yeah, it's still hard for me. So yeah.
I really hope that you can move on from it. I've tried my best to moving on from my actions too. Anyone who has been hurt this way, because Serena, after all, I've been hurt that way too from my music teacher. It's not fake. It did happen. I got actually sexually assaulted right there in the fucking studio. It was not funny. It was not funny at all. And I've tried moving on from the same shit too. I after all, I got treated this pretty much the same way. I got my karma. Karma is a bitch, and it came right for me after I did that. Even if I wasn't in my right mind, it came right for me. I did pay for what I did after all, which is why I said I'm sorry. Nothing I can say will change what happened, other than my actions and the words and the way I act now and who I am now. I'm a changed person. I'm never going to be the same again. I hope you understand that. And I hope that you see me at least somewhat differently now. I will never treat you the same way again. Or anyone else for that matter. Never again. I'm never doing this shit again. I promise on my whole life. If I do this shit again, I will actually throw myself off this balcony. On God.
Alright, it's all understandable. But Ramiz, if you have anything to say, you are up.
And it better be something serious, because you're talking about Travis Scott. But it's supposed to be something serious.
I heard that Ramiz got a new account because when I see him talking to Zerk's channel, he sometimes talk about how you got a new account with Ripley, laugh it up, this and that. Did you?
Yes, his friend's account.
He got his friend's account. Oh, does he have? Wait, he got the. Is it the iconic account that I remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My honest congratulations. I got my account from my cousin back since I obviously am here in Italy. I bribed him for it and kind of beat him up, but I got it back, and now I got Renegade Raider and everything
Really.
on the other account. But I don't use it because I don't care.
You know about that truck? You know when like you like shout when you like kind of like says to August about like the Megalodon car? Like
Or
why?
are you talking about the fact that about me gifting August the Megalodon car?
Yeah, and then you
Well,
kind of
Well,
after
that day, I'm just gonna explain to you. Well, I was trying to get along with August again, so I ended up asking her, "Yo, if I gift you this car, will you be friends with me again? Can we try to get along?" And she was like, "Yes. Don't worry, I would totally be friends with you if you gift me this car." I end up gifting her the car, and then I get nuked after. It's just that. That's the simplest way to explain it.
I don't think you should like bribe someone to be your friend. I think you should like talk it out. Like just give
No,
them
she didn't talk anything out with me. I'm telling you, the only reason that we had a fight is because there was beef going on with me and her friend Serena, obviously, because Serena was still commenting shit about me in Adox posts, and I kept seeing it, and I always went to August and be like, "August, why is your friend still talking shit about me? Can we all just stop?" I literally said sorry. I thought that you delivered it to her and said, "Yo, look, I'm sorry this, I'm sorry that." I don't think she did. I don't know. I have to ask Serena. Did she ever tell you that I was sorry because I asked her to deliver this message for you? You probably didn't receive it. If you didn't, well, I asked her to, and if she didn't, that's on her. And well, I was getting mad that shit was getting said about me. So I was like, "Yo, August, can you say something here? Can you say something there?" And there was no message. Okay, well, guess she didn't care enough. Guess she didn't
What?
care enough. And then she got mad at me for being like, "Yo, can you please just get me to talk to Adwak or Zarina so that we can try to sort this out?" This was another attempt of me to trying to talk to these to everyone, especially you guys, try and fix the situation. But honestly, if we would have done it then, I would not have been ready. I would not have been ready. Yeah, hyperventilated probably because of the beef that we had. Because then she started typing and typing. I don't even remember what the hell we said, but it was like thousands and countless of roasts and whatever the hell came after that. It was just weird chats. She probably exploded because of the fact that we just couldn't get along on that factor that the beef would just not end.
All right,
That's
Raven.
the best thing I can explain. Best
Raven,
way.
if you're still here, do you have something to say?
No, my vocal part is bad.
All right, then just type it or whatever.
Nah, I just don't. That's the part. That's the problem. I don't.
All right, because you're literally the reason why we're having this conversation at the moment. You know that, right?
Yeah.
All right. All right. I'm just, huh? What?
Ugh.
May I ask one personal question to Zarina? Do you still actually talk to August? And if so, what do you usually guys talk about? Because I also want to talk about if you guys are still in the Zerg server. Because when I tried and actually look if you guys were there, I did not see it. So I thought that you guys left for some reason, that you guys were kicked. So I was going to ask about that.
Well, to answer your question, me and August, we're just like talking about like things in general, like Fortnite, whatever we do in our day or whatever. And for the Zerg server part, they left, I think, and I'm still there. I just don't talk a lot.
Okay. That's what I wanted to know.
Okay, so to answer your question, Ramis, we'll go our separate ways. He will go on with his community. I will go on with my community. It's for the best. We had too much arguments, and him being back here would it be more worse? Would be only bad. We saw how it went when August was still here. Went pretty bad. So we're not going to repeat that same stuff again. We learn from our mistakes, and that's just how it should be. Not dwell on your mistakes, but actually learn from them. So, like I already said in the video, Pass that off. Like we only, like me and him don't need to be friends, and that's also not what I want, and I'm very sure that's not what he wants. We just go on with our lives. He's doing his own thing, building his career, and streaming at his 50/70 like he showed on his community post a couple days ago, doing his own thing. I do my own thing, it's just how it should be. We just go on, because he said already a while back that he wanted to leave this community, but basically because of all the edits, we kept being in his frame and he kept being in our frame. So we just need to, get out of each other's frames, actually move on. Like after this Discord conversation, I'll remove him, but I'll keep this chat for future references if people do ask about it. Yeah, I get it. Like even right at the moment, I'm even, Nizix, me and him are discussing together streaming PC. Because why the hell not? So I can even make better content. Because
I even got the Ryzen 7 900X3D with the fucking integrated graphics. I'm like, why is this one with the integrated graphics? I'm not gonna need it. I'm gonna use this 5070. But I guess I can use 2 GPUs now.
You can use 2.
Genius.
But it's better to use the.
Of course, it's better to use the 5070, of course. But I have two monitors now. I did the same thing that you did. I have two monitors. One is plugged into the motherboard with integrated graphics, and the other one is plugged in with the 5070. So Fortnite runs on the 5070,
Other monitor.
and the other what's a monitor? It's like the TV but smaller.
Yeah, no, I know what a monitor is.
Yeah, I mean, if you have a 5070, why even use the integrated graphics? But yeah, that's not the point of this conversation. You know, we all gotta do our own thing. You know, we gotta do our own thing. Just move on and do our own stuff. Because I'm very sure Galaxy's fed up with this entire thing. I'm very sure Raptor's fed up with this entire thing.
Everyone is fed up. Everyone wants to just
Oh,
be
I
out of
am.
everyone's hair.
I am
Who
fed up
isn't?
with this whole beef.
Who
Like I'm
isn't?
fed up with this whole beef. Like it's been going on for like almost a
Too
year.
long. Way
Yeah, too long. Yeah. Especially
been
my
almost
members
a
are
year,
saying.
Galaxy,
Especially
it's almost been a year.
You said what?
It's been almost a year. Yeah, you're right. It's been almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the only thing now
Yeah.
left is just deleting each other's content. We haven't spoken about that part yet, but we need to.
We will speak about it. For now, we are only discussing other stuff. We will get to that part, and we must be very focused for that one because we will discuss every single little detail. We cannot miss a single one. For now, let's continue. Where were we?
Okay, so like I said, it's just the best if we all just move on and do our own thing. It's for the best. It's better for the health for both our communities. No more striking or whatever. No more posts about each other. Like I said in the video, huh? No more beefing in general. Like just move our own ways. Like I said, the whole jokes, you know, like I said, the listen man stuff or whatever. It will be a meme in my community. It's just how it is. It's just how it is.
I
There's
mean,
not.
I was gonna say something about that if we could like I don't know, like of course it will remain in your community, but like you said into the video, because I listened to all of it, you said something about not showing it on your stream so people will, you know, try to keep it to yourself, like
Yeah.
to
I
your
did say that.
private. Like if you want to say it to your Discord server or in the private where it's not being publicly exposed on your videos, your streams, whatever. Yes, but if you still allow people to say the jokes or whatever on stream, that's where I'm like, no, that's not gonna work. With me, I would have to say the same. I'm gonna tell my people to shut the fuck up about you on my streams, on my videos. I'm not going to be mentioning you on my videos or recordings or whatever. Like I said, I'm going to be leaving you alone and just making my career, because that's pretty much what we are saying. So
I
if I
mean-
ever say a joke about you again or anything, I mean, I'm not going to think about you. I'm not going to make jokes because that's not who I am. But if I do think about you and then make some joke, I'm going to keep it to myself. Either I don't say it if I'm streaming or whatever, I'm going to keep it to myself. Or if I'm not streaming or whatever and think about you, I'm just gonna say it in private because it's gonna stay in private. I'm not gonna make it public because if I obviously say it, this is absolutely useless, is it?
Well, you have the 5070 for a reason, and it's definitely to make content. I'm very sure. So you should definitely focus on that, and I do my own thing, because I'm definitely not sticking to this laptop. I'm even thinking of, you know, getting a PC built or building it together with Linux.
You have to upgrade your CPU. Absolutely.
I'll just get an actual PC, but that's not in the picture yet. I'm saving all the money I make from my creator code and my streaming to build a PC. So now I'm just looking for the parts and stuff.
Thinking about high end, mid end.
Definitely high end. Cause why that?
Okay.
But
50
everything-
series, 40 series.
Definitely, whatever the time is right. I'm just going to say that. Whenever the time is
I
right.
go 40. I would say 4080 Super, Ryzen 700 X3D. 32 gigs of DDR5 RAM, at least 500 megahertz. You get 1 terabyte or 2 terabytes of NVMe Gen 4. You're good to go.
Yeah, I'll get the right one when the time is right. But I'm just saving. Cause also, like I said, I'm taking care of my grandma, so that part is also more important.
Yeah,
So-
like I'm doing the same too. I'm taking care of my grandma while also doing my stuff, you know.
Yeah,
For the time being that I'm here in Italy, which is also something that I was like kind of pissed off about when you said into the post. You said he ran off to Italy, where no, I'm just here visiting my family. Like I'm just here visiting my family. I'm not going to stay here. I'm going to go back to Germany to continue my work and career. I'm just here for a bit. and therefore I got a job here, and then I'm going to go back. They are expecting me to come back, so I can't exactly stay here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just here because of I wanted to stay with my family, and plus I definitely needed a vacation.
Oh well, yeah. The reason I said is because of the CU in Amsterdam stuff. So,
Which
like I
I
said,
already explained. I already explained it.
yeah, I already did. But like I said, that's also me and my community. I can't really stop that. But I will get rid of the commands that were there, to not like activate anything or start anything. Cause like I already said, we both need to move on. We can't be staying in the same stuff.
Yeah, exactly. We can. So I would suggest we just start talking about it. Like, let's just get into it. Let's focus and let's just talk about everything you have talked about, your demands, and if I can manage to suffice that so that like, we can actually get this thing done, and I will start getting to deleting everything and as well, so that we actually make this thing happen, because I want this to happen, Adwak. I want this beef to stop. I want this peace. I want my stuff to be gone on YouTube, because as you said in the video, I know where you're coming from. I don't want for people to look at my name and think, oh my God, it's David, the guy that this and that.
Mm-hmm.
Which you said in the video. I don't want that to happen. You don't want that to happen. So let's make it stop. So you start with saying what you did, with what your demands are, and I'll see if I can do it. Just start. I'm here listening. After all, this is this is what I want to talk about.
Well, I wrote them down to Zarina, so I'm going to open the chat. So pretty much like I said over here, stop mentioning amongst the community. So no more mentioning the community or whatever. Like no more
At
any
all,
of that.
at all. No mentions at all. No thinking. No mentioning in the videos, stream, shorts, even merch, because I had this T-shirt which mentioned you. I am going to burn it. And
Why would you have merch of me? Why?
no, it's not merch about you. It has multiple profiles of my friends, and then it has you on it, which I made in the past. This was in January. It's something I made in January. I'm just going to get rid of it. I don't need it anyway.
Yeah, things can't be how they used to be. Definitely not. Times have
No,
changed.
no. So like I've made it in the past, so you know why I made it, and yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of it. And again, yes, I can absolutely do the fact that I'm not going to mention you at all. Videos, streams, channel banner, channel icon, any accounts that I've made mentioning you, like Jabba Switchery Cock and whatever. I don't even remember. I have to look at them all and then delete them after.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm going to get rid of them too. So anything that mentions you or whatever, yeah, that is going to be gone. No more drama. If anyone ever gets involved with you or whatever, tries to mention me, if something happens that somebody tries to say, oh, David is trying to talk about this and try to talk about that, please try to contact me, and let's try to fix this by talking. Don't immediately be like, David is trying to go rogue after me again, because trust me, bro, the last thing I want is to start more bullshit. So believe me when I say I'd rather jump out of the 10th story of my building rather than talk shit about you again and start more drama. That is the last thing I want.
All right then, and then let's done the other one, the delete stuff part. We already spoke about that part. So the spying part. Tell your whatever you call your community.
The best I can tell you, bro, about the goofy alt accounts is that I am not the one monitoring them. I do not know who's behind it. The truth about it is I do not know who's behind it. I have a clue that it may be somebody in a community that I'm in, for example, Raptors or any other. It could be, but I just don't know. So that's why I said in the server of Beanie today, whoever is the owner of this account, please delete it effective immediately. If I will do my best in trying to get to the bottom of who it is and try to get them to delete it, obviously, because yes, obviously, but I can assure you it's not me. Like if I would make a alt account personally, you know I'm not going to make posts. I'm going to directly comment on your videos or on my own. Posts is not something I do. I do not know anything about that. I just don't do that. I just don't do that. So it cannot be me. If I make alt accounts, I don't make posts. That's why I'm telling you it's not me. But I will try my best into getting rid of it. Into getting rid of it. That I can assure you. If I don't get rid of it, you have to get rid of him yourself, because I can do so much. Like yo, delete yourself. I can't. I can only tell them. Can only try to persuade them that is the best I can do. Otherwise, you just do the best you got. Like try to delete them. Try to say they're trying to impersonate you. Like the last time there was somebody trying to impersonate me. Just report them to YouTube. Make a personal complaint and say they are trying to impersonate me. They'll take the account down. That's all. That's the best advice I can tell you right now of that.
All right, then one more thing. Let's see, because I think I have everything written down, Serena. Okay, so the stop talking about us part, we already got that.
Yes.
We spoke about the outs.
Yes.
Yeah, I think everything is cleared off. Or is there something else we need to talk about?
You talked about some other peculiar things into the video, but we would have to look at the video again, because frankly I only remember these 4 points being the most heart-striking right now. So if you did say something more important into the video, like after half of it, if you said something else, we'd have to look at the video again if you said something else.
Or you can check for yourself, and if there's nothing, we can all go on our separate ways.
I mean, I did. I'm going to have to look at it again because, yeah.
Serena, is there something we missed?
I looked at the video and stuff. Honestly, I think the conversation in general, we all just had, sums everything up together. I think we covered most of the things we needed to cover today.
Yeah, there was something about the main skin thing. There was something about
the main skin thing. Okay.
Yeah, there was something about the main skin thing. I don't know. You probably said something about me not wearing Jet, or you not wearing Persephone, or did you say that you were gonna wear her and I was about to wear your skin?
I'm going to elaborate that, but don't worry, I'll elaborate that part. If Discord is not being an asshole, come on, thank you. All right. Okay, so the main skin part, I'm just going to share my screen because I have Fortnite open at the moment. The main skin part, it doesn't really matter. It's just skins at the end of the day. It's just skins, alright? Like you both own both skins. We both have Jet, like Jet over here, and Persephone over here. We both have both skins.
What really gets me is that you're using my style. That's the thing that I'm saying. If you want me to wear your skin, I'll probably wear the other one. And you wear any other style that isn't the Galaxy.
No,
I don't know if that's childish for me to say, but
no, you can wear whatever style you want. The thing is, I have it on this style because if someone asks, "Yo, how many cool skins do you have?" They'll see all the cool skins.
It's the best one that you got. I mean, it's the best style of Persephone. She's such a hottie. Like, I'm not even kidding. She's the whole reason why I'm into women like her. Like, god damn.
I get it.
She was definitely much better than Erisa. Hell nah.
Well, I can't agree with that. Erisa's so an adorable skin.
No, she is. But Persephone is better. Erisa is good, but Persephone is better.
Oh well, like I said, it's just skins at the end of the day, so it doesn't really
It's just skins at the end of the day. So if we start talking about skins being this, being that, it's just a childish kind of banter that we had in the past. It's useless.
It really is.
So you wear whatever skin you want. I wear whatever skin I want. Even if I wear your skin, please don't go after me.
I won't. It's just skins, bro. Like, say with me liking the skin. We both like the skin. No biggie. Oh, good.
No biggie. Oh, good. He has the same skin as me. I should be, instead of being mad, I should be happy. He's wearing the same skin as me.
Mm-hmm. So, it's just skins. Let's not make a big fuss out of it. Like, we both play this game. I pretty much play this for a living. You have your other stuff,
Yes.
like I really enjoy this game, and that's
And
why I played for.
it's not just Fortnite that we stream. After all, we're content creators that make multiple games. For example, I've streamed on my Twitch me getting fully completing Doom: The Dark Ages on the hardest difficulty and getting the gold skin. And now I was doing Doom Eternal to get it there too. We stream other games than Fortnite. And this is why I saw your post and was like, yo, I totally agree with the post. Somebody that has 300 plus subs telling a fan of theirs, yo, bro, I only play Fortnite. If you don't like Fortnite, please unsub. Who the fuck talks like that?
I don't know. It's the guy from a while back with the unicorn profile picture. It's him.
No, with the unicorn profile picture, are we talking about the guy, the guy that used to like Megatron?
No, it's the guy that like made a video about Chapter 5 being broken. It's that guy.
What's his name again?
Mick Gaming, something like that.
Oh, not him.
Yeah, the thing is with him, you know, like he doesn't he pretty much thinks because he's stuck by because he's playing for because, you know, or whatever reason. But I genuinely liked his content and he crashed out because of it. And I don't know why.
Wait, he crashed out because you liked his content. He was like, no, you're not allowed to like my content. Oh,
Yeah.
you like my content. You committed a crime. Oh my god, I'm going to...
Yeah,
What?
pretty much. He found me annoying for liking his content. I don't know why.
What? Who the hell thinks like that? Who the hell thinks like that? Oh
Yeah,
my god, you
it
like my
doesn't make
content. You're
sense.
annoying. What?
Yeah, he said I was annoying. I don't know why, but it's whatever though. Like I don't mind. But I really was
It's
fan of
just-
his content. I really did like his content, and he got mad about that fact.
You find dumber people every day.
Indeed.
You learn. You,
All right then. So
you-
That's why we love planet Earth.
what'd you say?
That's why we love planet Earth. Because we're smarter than other individuals.
All right. Ramesh, what did you want to say?
I don't want anything. I just want to.
What'd you say?
I don't want to say anything. Just that it's nice that you two ended all this. I'm actually happy.
I can't hear him.
Yeah,
can't hear
bro.
him at all.
It had to end at some point, right? It had to end at some point, right? Like he
I don't
wants
know.
to
I
go with
can't
his
hear him.
life.
I don't know what he said.
No, he's
Oh,
glad
wait.
this entire thing is sorted out. Like,
He needs to talk to it.
Yeah, it's good that we're finally sorting this out.
indeed, indeed.
There is one last thing I want to go over with,
Okay.
and it's personal, and this one is for Nizik. This isn't for you. This is for Nizik because I have been constantly getting nightmares over this because of the something that I will never forget about him talking shit about my little brother because
Well, hold on.
it-
I'm
it-
just going to stop you there. Hold on. Fun fact: after you're done, Nisix wants to talk to you, so this is the perfect timing. So just proceed.
and I just I just want to say this from person to person. If somebody starts going against you and trying to shit talk to you, roast you or whatever, he better mean it to you and not members of your bloodline or whatever. If he has beef with you, he has beef with you, not members of your family, your offspring, like your kids or your family, your grandma, your mother, whatever. They will not go after, even your wife, they will not go after her. They will go after you because they have beef with you. But so like I really respect family. Family is the most important thing to me. So when we had, I don't know when it happened, but when it happened, because I obviously remember it,
Understand that.
of Nizik's saying that my little brother looks retarded, he looks autistic, he looks whatever, just like me or whatever. I don't really know what he said. I mean, I do remember what he said. He definitely called my little brother autistic. I just couldn't. That really hurt me because my little brother did nothing. He's barely 10 years old. He's gonna have his birthday soon. I just couldn't, I just couldn't. That really struck me hard because my little brother did nothing. I know you may have seen him in when I was having my webcam, but my little brother did nothing. He has his own gaming station. He has his own things. He goes good to school, and my brother did nothing. Like I never understood why you talk shit about my brother.
Alright, Nisix, you want to talk?
Yeah, let me go.
Alright. I can light up my cigarette because I've been wanting to do that for the entire time.
Du, den mannen blir badass.
Alright. on the cam, you can turn off the camera.
Oh,
It's
bro,
fine, too.
I'm already used to being on the camera.
You're a content creator.
Yeah. What up, gang? That was for the stream, though. Yo, David. My bad
Yeah.
for saying bad things about your brother. I don't remember saying that he was retarded. I don't remember
You said
saying
something
that.
about saying he looks just as retarded like me. He looks that he looks stupid and
Oh,
retarded.
yeah, but that was, like you said the stuff about our race and stuff, like it
Yeah,
was
but I
like a
didn't say the word
comeback to
retarded.
that.
I know, but I didn't
So
say the
like,
word retarded.
yeah, and also my girlfriend, she didn't do anything, and you also said things about her. I don't really remember what because
I,
it didn't
I know
carry
we were
anymore.
both we were both wrong
We
on
were
this.
both wrong on
Absolutely.
that, but I can respect what you did right now,
Like I just wanted to get this off my chest because I really respect family and people that are close to us, girlfriend, wife, mother, siblings, offspring, whatever. So I really don't like when people
Yeah.
start going after the people that are important to you because they just want to hurt you in a deep spot, you know. So this is why
Yeah.
this really
I
stuck with me
understand.
that you talk shit about my brother, which is why I said shit about your girlfriend.
Yeah. So
I
we started
only
back and forth.
try to do
It was like
the equal. I only try
yeah,
to do the
yeah, yeah.
equal,
But
but I
that's fair.
understand. I just didn't appreciate that you said
That's fair.
the retarded words. I just didn't like that because my little brother did absolutely nothing. So I never understood why you said it. But at
Yeah.
least now I get it. You apologize. I hope this never happens again because family comes first. It is
Yeah.
absolutely very
I do
important.
think differently about family because 80% of my family like really fucked me up, you
Even my
know.
family fucked me up, and I still think that
So
they're important to me.
yeah, like even the important ones backstabbed me lately. So
I literally had to go get the milk from my dad because he kept being an asshole. My stepfather the same. I would have beat them up if nobody stopped me. But still, they are family. I'm going to respect them as such.
yeah.
And that's it. That's what I wanted to say.
Well, I also wanted to say something, and it's not actually anything bad. I just want to say, you matured, bro. You really did. You're a different person.
Well, I'm
I
glad
can- I
I'm
can
glad
tell.
I matured up because if I didn't, I actually would be in a psychic evaluation chamber, probably in a mental hospital. If I didn't, I had to. I got the therapy I needed, the medication that I needed, well, which I now obviously don't take anymore. But now I'm mature. I don't need any medication. I don't need anything. I'm a responsible adult. I go to work. I do what I have to do to be a good working member of society, and with that, I try to have some fun with the people that are most important to me, which are my fans, my family, and whoever is there to have fun with me. That's that. I had to mature up because at this point, I'm past the age. Even though I'm young, I had to mature because it's the right thing to do. Why would I always remain to the stupid mentality level that I was there?
Yeah.
I wouldn't. So, thank you for saying that I matured up. I'm glad that people can actually realize that I'm not the same person, the goofy person that would make dumbass jokes that weren't necessary back then. I'm
Yeah.
glad that this got sorted out, Nizix. I really am. This thing stuck on my chest for ages. I'm glad this is done.
Yeah. No
You
worries.
cannot believe how glad I'm done. I'm glad
Well,
it's done.
I can say one thing to you, bro, and that's I hope you get some success in your content creation and your future, bro.
I can say the same for you guys. You guys definitely got the stuff just like I do. I've been doing it
Keep
for
grinding, bro.
for longer than I did. So yes,
Keep grinding, keep it up. Don't make fuss.
never give up, never back down. Like the
No,
good
neither
old
do I.
King E30 said, just keep going. Don't stop at anything.
Exactly. Well, I've said what I wanted to say. Well, you said what you wanted to say, right? What you wanted
Thank
to
you
say?
thank you for your time, Nizix. Thank you.
All right.
I think that's all pretty much.
Yeah. So let's
Let's wrap it up then.
let's wrap it up. Thank you for your time, bro. I've listened through the whole conversation, bro. I was just observing, you know, to
Mhm.
let me think about what to say, And the only thing I could say is what I just said. So yeah, keep it up. We go our both ways. Same here.
Yes.
And yeah, all the best, bro.
Same to you, bro. Thank you for your time.
No worries.
You too, bro. Have a good one.
All right, bro. Bye, David.
Very well then. If Alo can come here, then we can all both agree that we might as well just start deleting each other's shit. I have already started deleting some shit from my alt accounts
Yeah.
and whatever. I just want the confirmation from both of us, just so that we can say the last final goodbyes and the actual confirmation that we are actually starting to delete everything, and we will go our both our ways. And
Yeah.
I'm actually finally for once happy that we have clarified this once and for all. I'm finally free of this burden. You guys are free of this burden too. So you
Yeah.
guys don't have to think about this shit anymore. You guys can move on with your lives and your content, because without thinking about me, you guys will be able to focus more. Same goes for me. You guys will be able to succeed at what you guys are best, which is music, content creation, what you guys are good at, because you guys are good at what you do. You just had these problems with me, and I had these problems with you. So now we are finally are getting to this final stand, and this will have to be the last, the only proof that we ever talk to each other. Any other video or whatever?
Nah, no videos
Maybe
anymore,
gone.
bro. We just all move on. We just go do our own thing. No more
Yes.
accounts.
So please remove the posts. For example, the ones where you said stuff about me liking lesbian girls but not liking gay men or whatever, using my hairline. I don't know what the hell that was.
Yeah, look, the hairline jokes. Like I said, all the jokes.
The McDonald's hairline. I don't even know what the McDonald's hairline is. I don't even understand that.
Well, okay, I can explain. It's like maybe just put it like this, like because your hair in that picture, right? Your hair.
It's
was
not done good. I wasn't taking care of myself. I wasn't taking care of my hair either.
Well, because of that, it's really a Dutch joke. It's really a Dutch insult. Because your hair looks like
Your haircut looks shit. Well,
Yeah,
in
that's
that
pretty much
picture
what
it definitely
means.
looks
It
shit.
really means your hair looks very shit. That's pretty much what it means.
In those pictures, it definitely looks shit. Now it actually looks better, because I actually go to the barber and get it cut every time that it needs to. Especially now that I have to pull up the Midas look, so the contact lenses were for a reason.
Crazy.
I agree, bro.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah, my phone is the black one.
that's the final thing that I want to say. I thank you all for this conversation. I've been aching to finally get this. Finally, we have come to peace, so that we can finally all move on and go actually good with our lives, because we actually needed this. We all needed this. We deserved peace. We deserved moving on with our lives and being actually finally mentally stable, because as Adak said, nobody cares about your mental health better than yourself.
Yep, pretty much.
Nobody cares about it better than yourself. And you can say, yes, I care about your mental health, but you be lying.
Yeah, the thing is.
Other people don't care. Only you're the one that cares.
Yeah, like
You
it's
care
like
about
those-
yourself.
Like
Yeah.
I make those therapy videos that you probably saw. You even made a deep fake out of it to help people with their mental health. So
And to that, it was even disgusting of me to take that picture out and make this stupid AI video. Which, about the AI video, I want to say, I never said it was real. Whoever thought it was real, I don't know, they're probably delusional, but I never said it was real. It was never meant to be thought as real. Whoever said that I was trying to make it look real is delusional. I wasn't. It clearly wasn't fake. It clearly was fake. And whoever thought otherwise, I don't know what's wrong with you.
Crazy.
Yes.
David can tell you a joke.
What joke?
Guess what?
Chicken?
aanpassen aandeel. Ik heb toch heel zelf slecht.
No, actually, I think about it.
Yeah.
But anyways, I'm happy that all this is
Yeah.
good. Skip
Bro,
over.
I'm happy to, bro. I'm happy to. I'm happy to. It's like the best day of my. It's like the best day of my life after a long while.
Best day? Come on, I'm sure it's not the best day, right? Like, what if you
I
get
am
married
proud
or
of both of
whatever?
you.
How is that not the best day?
This is a very best day. This is a very best day. We could not have gotten better. This is astronomically good.
I
From my point of view, this is beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's good. It's finally a step forward in the right direction for all of us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much. It pretty much is.
Yeah.
We cannot go on with our lives and do our own thing. We feel so
Exactly.
It's a big step up, like a really, really big step up from what we had before. And this is one day we just thought, let's
Yeah.
handle all of this, and
But
we
yeah, the
took
only thing I'm waiting for now is the stuff to be gone.
Yes. I'm already starting to delete the posts and whatever. I'm going to record this also in future. Just like we said in the video, I'm going to record myself deleting the stuff so that people know I'm deleting it and it's not gonna come back. And also one thing I wanted to say, because you said it in the video, obviously, since I asked, I was gonna say to Raven, whoever wants to block me and not speak to me anymore, which is affiliated with the Monster community, as Alex said, if you want to, if you feel like you need to, go ahead and do it. I totally get it. And yeah, I'm going to start deleting the post effective immediately. I'm already deleting all of them. I'm already deleting all the shit that is here. So
Yeah,
Where-
think about the community
Alright
posts,
then.
too.
The
yes,
one more-
even the community posts about Galaxy.
All
Yes.
of them.
And one more
thank
thing, if someone in this call right now doesn't agree with any of this, they better say it now.
It's like in a marriage. If somebody disagrees with this marriage, please speak now or be silent forever.
Yeah.
Plays a cow noise.
Alright,
Yes.
so everybody's on the same line? Everybody agrees?
Yeah, I agree.
As
With,
the elite ultimate
If you're most
leader
the
of, like,
freaking organizer of this,
I
so
do-
sure shit I agree.
Galaxy, I can hear you so shitty. I don't know what's going on, but I can hear you like.
As my own
Bro,
community, I do agree as well, because like, bro, why
It's in
not?
the
Because
first
like
level.
this drama's been going on for too much, and yeah, I agree. I agree.
let's see. I see you playing
900?
the secret pit, bro.
Je zit niet goed, bro.
See you playing secret pit, bro.
Yeah, because Jarvis just
Okay,
came back
bro.
to Fortnite, bro. Like, he see me right now.
Peter?
Is Josh here? Hey, wait, Josh is my phone. Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yo,
Yeah, like he just
Does
came
he-
back and he's coming after
Moet wel
Peter
aan
Bot.
wennen,
Like he's going after Peter Bot. Peter Bot is taking over stuff, so
Vee.
yep.
wait, David, did you like actually get count back? Like,
Alright then. I guess this is it.
I'm deleting this. I'm deleting this
Zip
stuff,
out.
bro. I have already deleted like 15 posts already, starting from
Wow.
the ones that are at the bottom of the list. And with that, the videos will be gone effective immediately.
Yeah.
I just have to delete the posts first, and then yes, right?
Yeah, but the
If
videos,
you ever need to speak to me about some sort of a problem or whatever, if you ever need to like try and talk to me about if you see somebody looking like me that is trying to cause more havoc, contact me. You don't care if you have to unblock me or whatever. Contact me, ask me. We talk this out, and we try to figure things out normally. And we don't try to assume shit, because believe me when I say I will not say any other bad stuff about you. So if somebody else pulls up and starts shit that looks like me or whatever, some sort of fake account, just contact me, tell me immediately, so that we can fix things up, you know?
say no more.
Alright then. What I will just do, I will just unhide you from my YouTube channel, and that's just how we will communicate.
Ooh.
For now,
Yeah, I think it's better that way, so that you unhide me. If you ever need to talk to me, I will unhide you from my channel as well. If you ever need to speak to me on my community posts or whatever, my community posts will welcome you like a normal member. You are welcome to speak there, always.
Hang on, David.
If anything you say.
Alright then.
Uh,
I guess.
are we welcome to come in your streams? Like, I like to.
I don't know. Whoever wants to come to my streams, whoever wants to still speak to me after this is welcome.
Yeah, only mods though. Only mods are allowed to do that, not regular members.
Whoever is allowed and wants to, you have your choice here. Adok said it. You guys have to follow his rules because you're not in my community, you're in his. You have to respect his rules, and therefore, whoever has the required qualifications can do whatever they want with their life because you are a human being. You have your own person. You have the qualifications to do it. So if you want to do what you want, which is what I just said, do it. Nobody's gonna stop you. Yeah.
Alright, so
All right then. All right. Serena, do you have
let's
anything to
go,
say?
bro. Let's actually go. I'm
Glad
sorry.
both parties are
I'm
happy.
just gonna go ahead and say I'm happy this happened because I feel like this is gonna be a good change in the communities for like
all of us.
everyone here. Yeah,
For
it's
all of
gonna
our
be
communities,
great.
Yeah, each and every one of them. Right. Great.
All right then. Then this is it. Thank you for your time. We'll just go on with. our
Thank you
evening
for
then.
your time, bro.
Glad
Yeah.
both parties have agreed.
Yeah, thank Raven. Like really, Raven convinced me to do this.
I thanked him
Yeah,
already.
thank
I thanked
you.
him already. Bro's gonna, bro's definitely gonna get an extra for this. I gotta thank him hard.
No,
W
you're
Yeah,
not gonna
Raven.
get extra credit. Like,
Yeah, it sounds
that's
kind
what
of
he means.
weird.
Like,
it
Raven
sounds
needs
kind of
that.
odd.
W
But
Raven.
I got
W
you.
Raven, bro.
Because
Give
this
him
is all thanks.
monetization and I'll be
This is
happy.
all thanks to him. It's all thanks to him. This talk wouldn't have happened without him. So really, all this credit goes especially to you.
If you could give me monetization, I'm joking.
I can maybe gift you an Xbox gift card. That's what I can.
Okay,
What I
that's
can
a little too much. That's a little too much. So that's a little too much.
Oh,
No, I,
just take the stand offer.
$100 gift card. I can definitely muster that up.
That's oh god. Oh, that's so.
Dude.
Raven.
I can definitely do that. I can definitely. No, I don't know if I can get it at this hour. Most shops are closed. Maybe tomorrow.
That's a little too much, man.
Well, all right then.
Dude,
Yeah, I
this
guess.
is Raven.
Everybody else, you know, Galaxy, thank you for being
I'm
here.
on the line.
Serena and of course
Oh.
the mods.
Oh, no
Thank you guys for
problem.
being
I'm-
here.
I'm
You're
always have
welcome.
time. Always have time. Always have time. You know.
All right then, and then I'll leave the call then. Everybody, thank you for your time. And,
Thank you for your time, everyone. I am very happy that this happened. You guys have an amazing, beautiful night. You guys are amazing people. Never stop what you do. Keep fighting for your rights and for who you are, and for your work and your capabilities, your talents and everything. Keep fighting for the person that you are. Never tell anyone that you aren't who you are. Never tell anyone you're different. Never let anyone tell you that you're different. Sorry.
Komt echt door
Oh
Discord.
God.
All right then.
Oh my god, bro. I just can't believe this, bro. This has to be a few games. It has to
Alright.
be a
Yeah,
few-
bro. That's what I'm saying.
All right. The other the mods, feel free to DM me after this. And Serena, you know what to do. You can also DM me.
Yeah.
Gekke edit, bro. Ja, ik zag het, bro. Alright then. Goodbye then, and I'll see you around.
Goodbye,
I'll see you
goodbye,
around.
bro,
Have a
and
good
thank you. Goodbye and thank you. Have a good night,
You too.
all of you. Good night.
Oh, je
Zie
moet
ya.
even Discord afsluiten. Is allemaal die kool geliefd, toch?
Yo, Adwa, guess what?
Alright,
Yeah.
Dave.
I
Thank you,
learned-
Raven, for everything.
We gaan
Did a
Do
solid.
a call after this.
Alright then.
If you want,
We kunnen gewoon gaan, though.
Yo.
We kunnen gewoon gaan.
Adwa, I think today I learned
Wacht
good
even.
night in Dutch today.
What?
Yeah. It's like,
gute Nacht. Gute Nacht.
I think it's like well to
too
do.
much Duolingo.
Hoe bedoel je dat?
Is dat-
Hoe bedoel je?
Ja.
Well to do.
Nee, ik had het waarschijnlijk zo
something.
vast, omdat ik het warm heb, toch?
Well to do.
Ja, don't worry. Ik heb het echt warm, man. Alright then, Ramesh, just text me it, alright?
Raven, I'll do that.
Alright. Klaar. Alright. Gaan we
Heb je
even-
opname gestopt?
Alright guys. Guys, ending stream here. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Mag ik het enden voor deze keer?
Yeah, hold on.
Yes.
Alright guys, thank you for tuning in. Nizik has some words to say. I'll give the mic to him.
Alright, what's up, chat? Yo. I hope you enjoyed this stream. Yeah, everything is clear. Let's go.